glasses combination, all of that. So you just made a point for Derek
No,
Jeter.
but that's different. That's they did not have an arrangement that he could go out there and be open. They from her understanding, they were supposed to be exclusive. So she
Yeah.
had the right to go out there and expose it.
But hold
But
on, Marky Dan. Oh,
Jada
no, no, don't go
understood that
down.
her husband was a freaky ass, gay ass nigga. Or excuse me. Let me clean this up. Let me clean it up a little bit. A freaky ass
Ah,
homosexual ass person, and she knew
Wait, he's a
that and chose
homosexual?
to.
huh?
Hell yeah! You didn't
You
know
don't think
Will Smith
you didn't know that?
was a fudge
Oh, you talking
packer?
about Will Smith? I think you're talking about Derrick Jackson. Sorry. Okay.
Oh, okay. But this
Okay,
this is
but
what I was
no,
gonna
what we
say.
were
So
talking
no,
about.
no, no. See, Marky Dan, I'll tell you that dude good, man. He know how to spin some stuff. I wasn't even talking about Will and Jada. I was talking about Derek Jack and talking about
You brought in August, and my whole point is
no, no, no. I only brought up
it's
August
different
because
situations.
he opened his mouth like he didn't do the player stuff and just keep it between them. Nobody would have ever known. It wouldn't have been no big blow up and no cover up or any of that stuff. That's why I brought up August. I didn't even want. I wouldn't even talk about the Jada specific situation specifically. But in the situation with Derek Jack,
Uh,
it's the side chick blew the spot up too. You know what I mean? So
Orange,
your mindset is this, Marky Dan. You're going into a relationship. Y'all are going to be exclusive to each other. But if she happens to cheat, she better do it good enough to where it doesn't make it home. That's kind of the mindset that most people have in a relationship. And what I'm trying to tell you is Derek Jack was unfaithful to his wife, but he also was living by the same principle that you're saying.
but obviously not because he got caught.
Hey, you got to make them sign a non-disclosure.
I mean, shit,
I
that
don't.
standard applies to me too, Boxer Scholar. If I cheat and she don't know, it don't hurt her. But Orange Lily for you brought up a good point. STDs, that shit hurt if you don't know the bitch cheating. That shit hurt a lot.
Right? Then they got to explain it. They got to explain like
Yeah,
why
then
y'all
they
getting
gonna
the
try to
shot
blame
together.
the shit on you. Oh, you got me hot. Nah, bitch, you burned me. Is there
Man,
a
that was
way
a
to
little.
actually track that? Is there a way to track who gave what to
If
who?
there was a way to track STDs, I think STDs wouldn't be a problem, Market there. If they had that type of
I mean,
technology, bro. So,
I'm just saying. It's been like what
yo,
AIDS
I'm not
came
gonna
out
lie
in
to you,
what the
Market there. I
'60s,
remember
the
I remember
'80s.
somebody was joking and said like they should have like a condom that turns colors when the girl have an STD. I would not be opposed to that at all. But Marky Dan, I'm gonna keep it real
I,
with you. Dudes, Marky Dan, listen, man. People say what they want out loud because the people are watching. Like if I asked 10 people, are you a leader or a follower? Most of them gonna say, I'm a leader, right? But we know that not to be true with our politics, with the rappers being the leaders in the community. We know that that's not true, right? But they gonna say it out
Absolutely.
loud. Another thing is, hey man, if a girl cheat on me, I'm gonna leave. And then they get in a situation you see with like Travis Hunter being dog walked by that girl, and he ain't left yet. So a lot of stuff people say out loud, but they don't
Man,
they don't live. That
Travis
STD.
Hunter,
Hold on, let me say
man.
this, Mark. The STD thing, bro. There are women out there who are on record having HIV and will not keep it a secret with people. Even the person they're about to have sex with, dudes will still have sex with them.
I mean, those are nasty ass bum ass niggas.
Yep.
Like a bum will fuck anything, Boxer Scholar.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Marky Dan. If you look at the women sticking cucumbers up there, you look at the women out there with the rose toys, um, lotion bottles, and all that stuff. They messing with anything. When you look at the men, they messing with anything. Human beings will mess with anything. Was the point that I was making? That's why STDs ain't never. That's why they always. That's why they stock never drop because they all
I mean,
everybody
I don't know.
everybody
I
sleeping with
think
people. Everybody
people are
are
not
not using
dying from
protection.
AIDS. People are not dying from AIDS and HIV anymore, Boxer Scholar. That's not really
Whoa,
like in the
Marky,
United
then you
States.
sound
That's
like
not
the people
happening.
that be sleeping with the HIV people. Like, man, it's kind of safe now. This ain't the '80s.
No,
I'm gonna
no,
go.
no. I'm not saying. I'm just saying that we've come a long way. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, they're not dying from it, but they're still contracting it. You don't want to have it.
Agreed, agreed. I'm not saying that that's not happening either. I'm just saying we've come a long way from the days when people were dropping like flies from HIV and AIDS. Or excuse me, which one is the more progressed form? Is it AIDS or HIV?
AIDS.
They call it the Magic Johnson medical terms.
Oh
I
my
think
god.
that's very derogatory. I don't think that's okay
Mm.
what you just said, my brother.
Man, you just like BBO. Y'all be having fake outrage.
I mean, that's not fake outrage. Magic Johnson is a hero in our community. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look at what the man got through. He got through HIV. You know what I'm saying? When somebody get through cancer, we call him a warrior. When Magic Johnson get through HIV, we make fun of him. What kind of shit is that, Boxer Scholar? And that's supposed to be your brother. Nah, Edward, Mismas STDs are not a good thing. They are disgusting.
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you, Marky Dan. Oh man, listen, I ain't got no sympathy for Magic Johnson, bro. I'm gonna be like, listen, and people might think I'm harsh, bro, but like I'll be giving this stuff like this a lot of consideration and a lot of thought, right? For one, like think like a first example of this. When people die, I do not give money to them. You know why?
Why?
Life insurance, bro. Like you could go to your local chicken spot and get a meal, and that is the price of life insurance monthly, right? So
Man.
everybody knows that we have an expiration date. Everybody listening, everybody on the panel, we all gonna go, right? No surprise, we're gonna go one day.
Yep.
Why not prepare for that? That makes no sense to me. That
I mean, you got to pay for life insurance.
you you gotta, bro. You do you pay for water?
I
Do
mean,
you pay
yeah,
for air?
but I mean, listen. If I got a house to leave to my kids, if I got a couple fucking cars, I mean, some jewelry, I mean, deal with that shit, nigga. Figure that the fuck out. Figure a way to turn that shit into liquid.
See, and I want y'all to listen out there. See, um, I want y'all to listen to the YN speaking because
But that's real shit, boxing scholars. Not ever. Okay, listen. If you like, people got bills to pay and shit.
mhm,
Okay, people got mortgages. People got fucking car notes. Got fucking lights, water bills. If you live in
mhm.
cold areas, you got to pay for heat and shit. I mean, come on now, boxing scholar. Why? And you got to pay for health insurance, car insurance on top of the car note. The fuck we gonna add an extra fucking premium to this insurance company that I'm not gonna benefit from? You motherfuckers. So
What
so
kind of
so so
selfish?
you want me to
Oh
die
my
so you
god,
motherfuckers can
Marky said
benefit.
F the family.
Yeah,
Marky is
fuck the fact. Y'all are gonna get
if
my
F them kids
property.
was a
Y'all are
person,
gonna get
Marky
the
Dan would be
house,
this.
my
That's crazy.
car, my fucking whatever bank accounts I got. Y'all can pull from. What the fuck? Why I gotta pay for that shit? Okay, if I do the life insurance, you pay for it, motherfuckers. How about that? Since y'all are gonna be the ones eating off of it, why I gotta pay for it? I'm a self.
Coon chip will activate. It only takes a little bit of white brainwash to activate the coon chip in the average.
That's what's happening right now,
That's not
Marky
even
Dan.
cool. That's facts.
That's what's happening right now, Marky Dan. Your coon chip has been activated, brother. Let me tell
How's
you why.
that cool? Oh, oh, bro. Okay, go
Let
ahead.
me tell you
Go
why
ahead.
your coon chick is activated, Marky
So
Dan.
if
So
you have a property, if you have land, Boxer Scholar, you're telling me you're gonna bother you have to pay you have to pay property tax, property you have to pay for property insurance. You telling me you're gonna bother adding extra fucking bills onto that? For
I was going
what?
to I
You're
was going
gonna
to tell
leave the
you,
property to them and they could sell it. That don't
Angie,
make
can you
no
pour water
sense.
on this coon chip so he can malfunction real quick so I can get this out?
Go
So look,
ahead.
I
Go
want you.
ahead.
So like, check this out, Marky Dan. You know, one thing black people have been. So the game of Monopoly, we've been held back. With Rosewood stuff like that, Jim Crow, where businesses was burned down, etc. You don't need me to give you the history; it's in the history books, right? So you fast forward to now, where we are. Black people still try to start businesses. We still hustlers, right? And we hear throughout our lifetime what this scheme is going to do, right? Hey, buy you some Bitcoin. Bitcoin's the do. Well, definitely Bitcoin was, but Dogecoin. Hey, Dogecoin is a new thing. You start hearing a whole bunch of financial advice and stuff like that. But to be honest with you, Marky Dan, if your parents didn't plant the seeds early like white people do for their kids, you kind of just left figuring it out. You know what I mean? Trial and error type of life. But you could change that for your kids by giving them a house on top of life insurance. Marky Dan, can you imagine? You a YN right now. Can you imagine, Marky Dan, you getting a house and some money?
My whole point, box is okay. Let's say let's do it like this. If you're my child, and okay, I'm gonna sit down with you. You're an adult now. We're gonna have this conversation. Okay, you get a job. You're still living with me. Okay, I'm not gonna be here forever. You're going to pay. You don't have to pay me rent. You don't have to pay for your food or your gas. Just pay this life insurance bill and whatever other little expenses you got when you're going out there. That's all I want from you. Is that too much? If you get a car, if you decide you want to get a car, figure out how to save up for that. You know what I'm saying? I might even get that for you. Just pay this little life insurance bill. This is something that you are going to profit off of and eat off of. I'm not ever going to see that. I don't think that
Marky
that's
Dan,
unreasonable. If that
That's
they're
Marky
an
not a bad
Dan,
adult with a
arrangement
job
though.
and they're living in my
Marky
house
Dan,
that they're
what
going to
the hell?
inherit.
Marky Dan, what the hell, bro? The whole point of your life and existence, bro, is to learn and grow and also make a good path for the future generation. I think because you're a
That's a
YN, it
good
might.
fucking path. God damn it, Boxer Scholar. That's a good goddamn path.
So why wouldn't you want them to do better? I just look at it like this, Marky Dan. I feel like, well, I had a talk with my aunt, right? And we was talking about student loans. This when Bernie was running, right? And we was talking, and she paid her student loans off, and she was like, I don't feel like Bernie Sanders should forgive student loans. And we like, huh? And she was like, yeah, I paid mine off. And she wasn't the only person I heard. I heard like 5 other people say the same thing that paid theirs off. And I just face palmed. I was like, why would you, if you had to struggle to pay off your student loans and it took you 20 years, why do you want me to go to the same thing? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like,
I mean,
our
I
mindset
I
has
don't
to
really get
change
that
for.
shit either. I went to the University of the Virgin Islands. That shit was free because I had a 2.5 GPA. Okay, so the government paid for my education. Like that shit up there, deciding to strap $250,000 debt onto yourself before you're 25 years old. That's just retarded. Like that's retardation. Like you can
Yeah.
go online. You could go online and get the same degree.
Nah, we don't support that. Y'all don't do that. We're not going to ICDC over here. We
Why
are
not?
fees.
Why would you say
No, no.
that to young
Now
people
you
that
can go
might be
to you
listening?
can go to a JUCO, but it has to be an accredited because there's been scams where people like go online and then they go get spend all this money and then they don't the degree don't even it don't matter. It's like toilet paper. But I wanted to say that yeah, I do agree with JUCOs and taking a less expensive route. I don't disagree with you with that. But I'm talking about I don't want you to miss the forest for the trees. YN. We have to start thinking differently about our future generations because we got to be honest, Marky Dan. They're not going to give us reparations. They're never going to give us anything that helps us. So we have to help ourselves. And how we can help ourselves is planning for our death is more than certainly going to happen. Everybody that's alive will die. You know what I mean? So it's just a fact. So we got to plan for that. And the way you could do that is life insurance.
By giving your kids responsibility and telling them if you keep paying towards this shit, when I die, you are going to be a rich motherfucker with
Wait.
life insurance
You
money as
make
well
your
as the
kids
property and
pay
lands that
life
I have secured
insurance?
for you to inherit.
Oh my God. You're gonna
What do
make your
you mean?
kids pay life insurance so that they can get it when they're not gonna understand the value of it. That's why adults make decisions and kids don't.
What you say?
That's why adults make decisions and kids don't.
No,
They're not
before
gonna
that.
understand
Before that.
which part. I don't know. I don't know, bro.
Uh before that. You said I don't know. Keep talking. Go ahead. I
Mark it
completely
down.
forgot that shit. Go ahead.
It's your coon chip, brother. Your coon chip that activated, and you just be
I
all over
mean,
the place in that money.
you the one that said that you if you saw BVO driving, you'd put a baton up the side of his head and put some handcuffs on his big ass. That's what you said. You the coon, Boxer Scholar.
No,
What?
but BBO's
Yeah, that's what he
he-
said
BBO's
yesterday.
not black, bro. He's not black. That BBO's the worst thing that ever happened to the black
He
community,
said,
bro.
matter of fact, his exact quote was, "BVO's head is made for a baton." That was his
I don't
exact
recall.
quote.
I don't recall that, brother. I don't recall that.
Oh, that's crazy, Boxer Scholar.
I
That's
don't recall
crazy.
that, brother. Today I'm Malcolm X, brother. You talking about the old me, bro. You talking about the old me.
This
The
man
right
even
amount of money. You'd have gave him some. You gave him some of that Dyke Coochie. Yeah, you
Let me ask you this, Daddy. If he give you some money, would you give him some of this straight booty?
huh?
Would you give him some of this?
I almost knocked you on your ass then, okay? Okay, so don't.
whoa.
Yo, that was the old me, Marky Dan. Today I'm Malcolm X. Tomorrow might be Ruckus. I just wear many caps, brother. But no, in all seriousness though, Marky Dan, we gotta start thinking differently about our youth. One thing that really upset me, Marky Dan, when I was in the workplace, whenever there were older dudes there that were like in supervisor positions, they never looked at me. They never looked at me as like they looked at me as competition. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, they never looked at me like, oh, he's me, but a younger version that needs guidance and counsel and mentorship. They looked at me as like, oh, he
They're
coming from
not
my
your
spot.
father, nigga. We come here to make money.
Exactly. That's that coon chip right there, Marky Dan. That's that coon chip. Because white men look at other. I give you an example, Marky Dan. I know you're gonna remember this. Maybe not. But I remember it was one of these prestige schools. I think it might have been Princeton or one of these schools, right? Where there was a guy who was essaying a woman behind the trash can, right? White guy. And he got caught, of course. And the judge basically started pleading for him before giving him a slap on the wrist. We can't mess up this guy's future for a mistake that he made because he's seen
A
himself.
mistake.
Exactly, right? It was breaking the law. It ain't a mistake. But he's seen himself in the guy that was committing the assault or crime. Black men who are older don't look at the guys who are younger than them and look at them as like, that's me, but a younger version that needs guidance and counsel. And I can't mess up their life for a bad decision. They look at them as competition. You know what I mean?
I mean that's happened. That's happened to me before. Boxers guy. I used to work in like the meat packaging and meat cutting facility for like or department for a supermarket. And I remember we have wild conversations. We talk just like we talk on here. And I'm dealing with the cube meat, and I'm just like, oh man, I might get sick dealing with all this cubed meat air going up in the air. I might gotta wear a mask or something. And this nigga went and reported me to the managers because my mother's a lawyer, and he's saying, oh, he's gonna try and sue the supermarket. So I understand exactly what the fuck you say. It's some weird bitch ass niggas that's just out there like that. And he was talking wilder shit. He was talking about the manager taking a shit and taking shits with crackheads. But I never said nothing about. But like,
yo,
I get what you. It's just weird motherfuckers out there like that. But
Marky.
not
And
everybody is like that, bro.
why the weird motherfuckers gotta be like gotta look like us,
I
bro?
mean, I you know what,
When you gonna
it's
see
even it's even
when
more
you gonna
sad
deactivate
because
that coon chip and see there's a problem with how
it,
black people treat other
it's
black
even
people?
more sad because I remember the best boss or the best supervisor I've ever had. He was a light skinned Puerto Rican. His name was Alfredo. So I mean, it's just sad.
Yo,
And the
Marky
brother
Dan, check
that
this
did
out.
that to me, he was a fucking. He's from my mother's island. He's from Grenada,
Oh
and he
wow,
did that to me.
wow. Yo, Marky Dan, check this out. When one of the jobs I was working at, you know, one of the dudes kept I was in school and I got permission to be late to work. But he was jealous because I was in school and he would report me for being late. And here's the craziest part about it, Marky Dan. He stayed 3 to 4 minutes from the job and was always late. And my late would be like school related and it still wouldn't be nothing crazy. You know what I mean? His was like 2 hours late, bro. And I was just like, bro, why would you even want to bring attention to this? But see, what he did is he kept reporting me, and then they was like, well, nobody could be late anymore. Nobody could be late anymore. we gonna clean this up type stuff, including himself. But it's just so stupid to me that he was willing to burn down everything just because of his jealousy, and it's because they know, like, our mindset is, people always say crabs in the bucket. Wasn't it Dick Gregory or somebody said that nobody ever worries about the system or the bucket? They focus on the crabs that's doing the stuff. I look at it like a situation like that. Like, we gotta do better, Marky Dan. We gotta do better at looking at the future generation. Because like, I be having a lot of YNs on here, Marky Dan. You ain't the first, but and I'm always, joking and clowning around, but I'm always trying to give guidance to them and trying to give them better decisions so they'll be in a better spot whenever they my age. And I feel like the older generation never did that with me. And if they had did that, then the generation before them did that, we would just be better off. But everybody got that me, I, America first type mentality, capitalism, and all this old crazy cutthroat stuff, and they don't want to help nobody.
I mean, that's just the way of the world, Boxer Scholar. I mean, it's a competitive economy for service jobs,
Man, let me mark it
especially in
down. That's cap,
supermarkets
bro.
and
That's cap, bro. I can't accept that,
it
Mark.
no, but listen, but okay, maybe it's not competitive in the way how I mean it, but what I'm saying is you don't want to be without a job, period. And if you have somebody who's, I mean, nah, I just think some of that shit is weird. Like, okay, they probably have space for the both of us if the both of us are currently working there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think they would have already got you the hell up out of here if it was a thing of they pitting the two of us against each other to see who's the better and who's they keeping. So nah,
It's like the
I
comedians.
do
You got to
agree.
have
There's some
one black
weird niggas
comedian
out
at a
here.
time.
What'd you say?
You got to have one black comedian at a time. They look at it like that, like it can only be one of us, and I'm already here, so maybe you got to go. Like I don't know, man. We got to market that. We got to change that, man. There's no way listen. I don't even want to hear no more pro-black and no more pro-black talk, bro. And to that has changed.
Um, I mean, I don't know, Box Scala. I don't know. I think the idea of American unity and an American way of life of being kind to your neighbor and helping each other out, I think that shit is over with. I think that's done and over with. I think we're gonna be heading into the era of the belly of the beast, where it's man against man and woman against woman, and we're gonna be trying to hoard all the resources for ourselves, and that includes jobs and labor. Like, if I can get my brother a job and I can get you to fuck up out of here, I'm gonna try to do it, Boxer Scholar. Like,
Yo,
these
Marky
tariffs, they
Dan,
about to kill
to
the
be a
economy.
YN, why you got such a doom and gloom look on life, brother? You got to do, Marky Dan, you got
Because
to.
it's fact, the tariffs are gonna kill labor, Boxer Scholar. I mean, think about it. Just think about it logically. Logically, if I'm in like the burger business, okay, it's $8 for me to get burger materials and whatever the fuck from outside the country, and I pay $1 for fucking labor. So that means it costs me $9 to put this burger together and to put it out there. That means I gotta sell it for $10 to get $1 profit. Okay? Now I put a fucking 10% tariff on the fucking patty meat and whatever the fuck. That means it goes up by 40 cents. That means I gotta either cut labor or put up the price. Them niggas are gonna cut the labor first. That's what always happens. And this is because of this fucking retard. And it's not gonna get no better. You got AI computers coming in. Did you see what happened today? That a dude walked into court with an AI lawyer, Boxer Scholar.
I see that. Nah, that's old, but yeah, I see that shit.
No, that's even worse. The fact that it's old. It's probably got even better at this point.
Bro,
Like,
what,
nah,
bro?
like we are
Hold on,
headed.
Marky Dan. Let's not sleep on that, bro. A court-appointed lawyer versus a AI lawyer. Give me the AI lawyer any day of the week and twice on Sunday.
Absolutely. I mean, I don't know, Boxer Scholar. I think that I don't know because I've seen like I see they had this AI debate where they like take Chat GPT, or no, excuse me, they take two AIs and they have them argue like socialism versus capitalism and
I seen that. I seen that.
Islam, yeah.
I
Yeah,
did.
and
I
then
did
they
one of
have
those. I
Chat
was gonna do it,
GPT
but
and Grok
YouTube
rating it.
changed that. Yes, yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. It would be interesting. I do think that the AI definitely has the ability to assess information at a high rate of speed. I don't know if it could make the arguments in that same amount of time or make an argument in like I don't know that like that shit is just weird. It's weird.
I'm gonna tell you this, Marky Dan. I did an episode a while back about AI. I talked about, I gave it that broke it down, between general AI and specific AI, and which one is dangerous, and the guardrails is put on them to prevent them from becoming, super robots and not needing us and stuff like that. But what was at the heart of it? It was corporate greed. Like Elon Musk firing everybody at Twitter was corporate greed and replacing them with AI. The job, like this capitalism stuff that everybody be praising so much, it's so stupid to me because with AI, who could do a better job than us, we're all gonna be replaced. If the mission for them is to spend the least amount of money but get the most work out of the employee, who's gonna do more of that than AI and machine?
I mean, but that's when that's when revolution is gonna come because
Oh
they're gonna
man, you got too
destroy.
much play. So, Marky Dan, you think the people who voted for Donald Trump a second time is gonna do a revolution?
Absolutely, they tried to
Whose revolution?
at the
Because
Capitol.
there are Marky Dan. I don't know if you know this, but they starting like a white civilization now. Some white people, a group of white people, started a white only place in was it Ozark?
I mean, that shit ain't that's pretty normal down. Wait, Ozark? Where is Ozark?
Don't get me lying. I just know the show.
Oh,
I
oh,
just
oh, 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 oh. I
I
mean,
just know the
wait, is
show
that a
and the
real
document.
place you're talking about?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And the documentary. The documentary said Ozark. That's how I was able to remember it because of the show. But I don't know. I ain't gonna lie to you. I based on where I know it got a lot of land, a lot of it's a lot of greenery and it got some water there too. That's all I know. It's basic stuff. But yeah, the fact that they're willing to do that, Marky Dan, it's more white people in the country than everybody else. Whose revolution? I'm asking what the dude said on iRobot. Whose revolution is it gonna be? Are you gonna come out the other side of that in shackles? Just saying, calling for this revolutionary stuff, man. Maybe that ain't the right way to go.
I'm not gonna be in shackles,
He
Boxer
said
Scholar. I
Ozark
got a
is a
nice little
mountain
unit down
range.
here.
You said what,
Don't
Marky
worry,
Dan?
Boxer Scholar. I said, don't worry, Boxer Scholar. I got a nice little unit down here, so I ain't
Bro,
worried.
you got a
And
bunker. Marky Dan,
you
please tell me you
gon'
ain't got
you
no
gon'
bunker.
you gonna see. No, I don't just got a bunker. I mean, I live on the
Oh.
side of a fucking hill. So let me say this, Boxer Scholar. Within the next 10 years, you will hear about the Puerto Rico Virgin Islands Youth Workers Party Union. You will hear
Mm,
about it. You will hear about it and our plan for secession. We will take
mhm,
seats within our government, within our senate, within our territorial senates, within our
mhm,
territorial house, and eventually we will take the governor's seat. It's inevitable, Boxer Scholar.
mhm,
Revolution is inevitable. If it doesn't come to the Americas first, it will come to these shores first. And we
mhm.
will do it at the barrel of a gun, if necessary. Go ahead.
Marky Dan, you could be talking. You be
I don't
talking,
just
Marky
be
Dan.
talking. I be speaking facts.
Marky Dan, you do what most YNs do. Y'all just y'all get passionate about stuff, and then y'all just start going and start flowing. It be sounding good too, Marky Dan, but at the barrel of a gun, bro. Like,
Absolutely.
let me
If
ask you this, Marky Dan.
necessary, is
When
what
the
I'm
last
saying.
time you shot a gun?
2 years ago.
2 years ago. So 2 years. So that means right now, if the revolution happened, you would be 2 years in the hole, rusty.
I mean,
Ain't shot your gun.
I haven't fired it, but I've cleaned it. I fucking changed the ammunition. I mean, come on now, Boxer Scholar. I'm
Okay.
prepared. I'm ready.
Okay. Well, 2 years, not shooting your gun. I'm just letting you know. You calling for a revolution. And 2 years, you ain't even shot your gun. You don't even know if it worked. You just hoping that you got your hope
I
insurance on.
mean,
Can you fish?
I'll just say this.
Let me ask you this.
I'll
Can you
just
fish?
say I'll just say this, Boxer
Why
Scholar.
you didn't answer that? Can you
What you
fish?
say?
Can
What you
you
say?
fish?
Can I what?
Fish.
Marky Dan is known for
Oh, can
offing
I
animals,
fish?
so I
Oh, can
think
I
he'll be
fish?
alright.
Yeah, I can fish, Boxer Scholar.
You can fish. Can you hunt? Can you hunt like game, like deer and stuff like that?
I'm gonna say yes. There are a lot of deer on this island, and I am a decent shot.
So hypothetically, you can, but you haven't.
I
So I'm gonna
haven't. I
put you down.
mean,
I'm gonna
I'm
put
not
you
in
down
that
as a no.
situation.
Okay. Have you
All right,
ever
fine,
grown
fine.
anything? Have you ever
I
planted
mean,
and grown anything?
I have a garden box, Scala. I have a mango tree
A mango tree.
that.
A man cannot live on mango alone, but only by the word. That's the craziest thing in the world, Marky Dan. So you
a
out here
man.
calling for a revolution, and your skills is pretty limited, bro. That's why I be saying about young people just be talking, Marky Dan. If you get pulled over today for a traffic ticket, you're gonna show up to court because that's what the law requires for you to do, bro. You're a law abiding, just like I'm law abiding. Now you could disagree with the law, but that's why you go seek out change. That's why you go, either become a congressman or vote for one that's gonna get your policies in there.
Exactly.
But for the
And
most
that's what
part,
I'm
this
saying, Boxer
revolutionary
Scholar.
stuff, Mark it in, this revolutionary by the barrel
We
of a
are
gun,
going to
that
take
stuff.
over our local governments through the system and the processes of the elections, Boxer Scholar. We are a workers' party union of the youth down here. You're just not getting it, Boxer Scholar. And I said, if we need to defend our secession at the barrel of a gun, I think they're gonna let us go, Boxer Scholar.
Who
I
is
don't think the
us?
United, the Puerto Rico and the United States Virgin Islands when we decide to
Okay.
secede together.
When you say us, I'm turning your ass in.
No, no, when we
Mhm.
decide to secede from y'all motherfuckers and this orange retard after he gets his third term.
That's not happening.
Yeah.
It's
People
not
also
happening.
said he would never get back in the second time. Look how that worked out.
No, I'm talking about the succeeding. Texas always talk about it. I'm from a state that always talks about it, and a state that's really, really wealthy, and they always talking
Well,
about it. It's
well,
never gonna happen. They're not gonna
okay,
allow it. They're not gonna allow it.
okay, okay.
Especially if you talk about these terror stuffs, that's not gonna work. And you look at how Donald Trump is saying no tax on tips, and it's like, well, where's the revenue gonna come in at? You think they're gonna allow states to secede during that time where they need capital?
Absolutely. And not only that, I mean, you got a bunch of Puerto Ricans up there in New York. You know what's going to happen, Boxing Scholar? The
Hmm.
Alien Enemies Act. He's going to have all of those Puerto Rican motherfuckers. They're going to send ICE all up into Brooklyn and the Bronx to round up those people of Puerto Rican descent and throw them in internment camps. You're going to see bloodshed in the streets of America, Boxing Scholar. Watch.
I hear you, Marky Dan. It sounds like a pipe dream.
All
People don't
right.
want to die. Marky Dan,
All right.
you know what happened? You know what happened, Marky Dan, to human beings? They started living out their fantasies like Will and Jada, and we started getting in comfortable times, and a machine has started making our life like really, really pleasurable. And what I mean when I say that is, Rose toys, you know what I mean? AI, VR, all that stuff is like life it's a good time to be alive. Can you imagine being a Lucy? Lucy, the first ever uh 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 what was it? Homo
Sheep?
sapien? No.
Hold on,
Oh,
stats. Oh,
Can you
yeah,
imagine
Lucy.
being
Yeah.
alive during that time, like with nothing to do? You know what I mean? Everything dangerous and can kill you. They got snakes that's big and can kill
I
you.
believe she was actually
Cat-
homo habilis.
Whatever. Whatever. Yeah, whatever. But don't miss the forest for the
However.
trees by you. What I'm saying is, can you imagine being alive during that time and times being like hectic? Right now we live in a good time where we get to experience a lot of pleasure in life, a lot of dopamine. Even being on the YouTube app is giving us dopamine rush. So it's a really, really good time to be alive. And because of that, human beings don't want to let it go. They hold on to the times and grasp onto it, and they don't want to die. They don't want to go to war. So you keep talking this revolutionary stuff. We'll see if that happens. We'll see. People
We
don't want
will
to die,
see.
Mark. The,
We
the,
will
the, the
see.
people that uprise with the
Do you
revolution,
think? Did
they
you
don't
think?
have
Do you
nothing
think?
to lose. The
Do
times
you
are
think
bad
the
for
people?
them.
Do you think the people of the first IRA wanted to die? No, but they were sick of British tyranny. We
Uh,
are sick of American orange retarded tyranny.
Mark Dan.
And if it comes back for a third term,
He
it's
definitely
over,
he's not even
Boxer
gonna make
Scholar.
it. He's not even gonna make it through this term. But Marky Dan, what I'm trying to tell you is this: when there's a revolution, Normally, the people that are being oppressed look at their life and is mad about it, right? They're
Shit
mad
down
about
here
the
sucks,
situation.
Boxer Scholar.
This is what I'm trying to
We
tell you, Marky Dan.
we just had a fucking ceiling fan fall on top of a child at a school.
What does
Like
that
it
have to
did,
do with
and
Marky
that's
Dan? Now
just a
you know I don't like
microcosm.
Donald Trump. What does that have to do with Donald Trump and the times
No,
being
no,
bad?
no, no, no. But when I say that, I'm talking about the government down here. I'm not just talking about Donald Trump. Like I have a big issue. Like we have big issues down here. I'm saying that our workers youth union is party is gonna get in there. We're gonna fix shit for the people. Then eventually, when the retard decides to secede, or excuse me, decides to go for a third term, we're gonna secede. This is the plan, Boxer Scholar. I
Marky
mean,
Dan,
what
that
other
is
recourse do
hilarious.
we have?
Marky Dan, he's not even gonna make it through this term. Let me tell you, Marky Dan, you believe in
How do you
karma?
know they're not going to clone
Marky Dan,
Donald Trump,
you
Boxer
oh my
Scholar?
god. Marky Dan, you believe in karma?
Yeah,
Marky Dan, you
yes,
stuck?
yes,
That
yes.
man started buffering.
Yeah, no, because like
But-
I was stuck between like,
So look, check
I'm
this
like
out,
50
Marky Dan.
50 on
So
it.
so so Joe Biden was Sleepy Joe to Donald Trump. Joe Biden was the oldest president ever, right? Donald Trump is going to tie his record as the oldest president ever. Donald Trump used to make fun of Joe Biden because of his advanced age and him falling asleep at functions and not being cognitively there. You know who's starting to slip cognitively? Donald Trump. And you don't have to take my word for it. The experts, when he goes to take his test, those people are saying, and he's so dumb, Marky Dan, he challenged Jasmine Crockett to a cognitive test. No,
I
no, excuse me,
mean,
an
but
IQ
like,
test from the cognitive people that gave him his. And it's like, bro, that wasn't an IQ test. That was a cognitive test because you're so fucking old that people normally that your age start to forget stuff or get dementia. But he made fun of Joe Biden all of those years, and he's becoming everything that he made fun of with Joe Biden around the exact same age. That's how karma works. I don't even think he makes it through this term. You talk about a guy, like I said, you remember yesterday you cracked up, who eat McDonald's all day, bro. Who people said they've never seen him drink water his entire life. On top of just being reckless with his body. You know what I mean? That guy
did
is
you
gonna be
hear?
what Joe Biden was.
Did you see? I don't know how this got leaked exactly, but it got into the Apprentice movie, which is about Donald Trump's life, where he went to the doctor and he said, "Doc, I just keep getting bigger. I need to stop getting bigger." And he says, "Oh, well, you can do that by exercising or stop eating." No, 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 doc, doc, doc. I need to stop getting bigger. My bet, he said something about like this shit. Like I'm gonna say it to you, the performance was just amazing. But that's Donald Trump. He's been a dumb son of a bitch his entire life. He doesn't give a fuck about what anybody has to say or anybody's feeling. Like if you watch that movie, and the performance of his father was even better because he is like he's a psychopath. He doesn't have any empathy or any warmth in his body for any other human beings. Like his Fred Jr., who was supposed to inherit everything, he decided to become a pilot. And because of that, Fred Sr. just fucking hated him for the rest of his life and drove him to drink to an early grave. Like he said, I can't believe my son is a bus driver with wings. Like that's some hard shit to say to somebody, Boxer Scholar. He said that when people ask about my kids, I don't even mention you. And that's just Donald Trump just soaking all that shit in all them years while he waited for Fred Sr. to get dementia and die and inherit everything. So his entire life he's been a dumb son of a bitch. He's always never really cared about facts or information or you know credibility. He just talks and it just works for him. Some people are
Hey,
just born with it. And he's one
I,
of them motherfuckers. He's just born with it.
I don't disagree with that, but I wanted to show this. I wanted to show this because we got Sister Angie on here, and Angie, I wanted to get your opinion on
And
this.
salute, Angie. You've been very quiet and peaceful, but I like your presence. Even I can feel it, even if you're not speaking. Go ahead.
Uh, Hey, shout out to Marky Dan for feeling Angie presence even when she's not speaking. Brothers and sisters, we must stay focused, brothers and sisters. We must
Hey,
stay.
respectfully.
Working. Woo, woo, woo. We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused, brothers. Damn all that. Just get.
Man, get
So,
that coon ass nigga the fuck off this screen. That nigga is a coon.
Marky Dan, don't do that to Mr.
He's a
Ifan.
goddamn. No, no, no. I'm not. Nah, he a coon.
Don't do that to Mr.
Oh, and
Ifan.
that's my baby. How you doing, Angie, baby?
Hi,
Don't do
Marky
that.
Dan.
Don't do
What do
that
you
to
mean?
Ifan.
Don't do that.
Don't do that to Ifan today. Keep calm consciousness.
Tell Ifan Tunde to go
Yo, Marky
find his
Dan, what you
daughter.
doing
How about
tomorrow,
that?
bro? You gonna be busy tomorrow, bro? Around like sixes,
I am going
six.
to a hurricane tomorrow, so I probably won't have internet.
You going? Oh, I thought you said you were going to a hurricane. I was like, what?
No, Hurricane
That
Aaron is passing north of me, and it's gonna fuck
gotcha.
up my internet. It's going to
Okay,
flood my area. Strong winds and shit.
because I have an interview tomorrow with the Umar's ex girlfriend.
Oh my god! If I have internet, I'm pulling up.
I
So
knew.
yeah, that's gonna be pretty interesting. But I wanted to show this right here because this is I seen this video because Facebook, you go down a wormhole, and once you find something, it's like I go investigate. I ain't gonna lie to you. So, Marky Dan, I don't know. Listen, if you ever share something from my page and it has, you know how to clip it out, right?
Uh-huh.
You know how to clip it out.
Well, what is that?
Do you know how to clip it out?
Clip wall. What do you mean?
Like if you show something from my page, you know how to clip it out, right? Like if they give you like
Yeah. I figured out how to
okay,
do that. I got to do
okay,
that with one of my lives, as a matter of fact. Go ahead.
okay, just checking, because they might give me for that. Is what I'm saying. I don't know if they would. We're gonna give a lot of commentary, so they don't do it. But you never know with this YouTube stuff. So
I'm gonna
this
be
is
stopping every minute.
this is day by day, and they did a show, and she told a story, and I want to get Angie's perspective on this because I feel like women like
What a
listen, and
title.
this ain't this is true too. This is not like me on some Derek Jack stuff where I'm like women are so beautiful, so smart, women. This is like just golly, you just look at what they do and how they play the long game, and like they are just really like manipulative. Like they are smart. They are smart. They're definitely smart. But check this out. So this woman talks about how her best friend slept with her husband and how she found out. When I say she played the long game, Marky, then damn.
Got separated 2022, May 2022.
Okay.
Cool. Me and him, we had tried to stay friends, like tried to make music. Like we're not strictly friends. I met a bitch he's fucking with, he met a nigga I'm kicking it with. Cool. Long story short, this is when I'm like, finally, the divorce is happening.
Yeah.
Now he's acting weird, whatever. However, I got wind that he had fucked one of my very close friends. Very
Damn.
close.
During or before y'all were together, or after?
After. She was
Okay.
one of my bridesmaids, though. Keep him.
Not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, Rocky. There, I ain't throwing no flag on the play, bro.
Wait. Can you play? So she said she was getting a divorce, and then she found out he fucked one of her best friends. That's what she said.
Yeah, after they was already not together.
Oh, so it took. Okay, I mean that's on the friend. That's not on him. Like he doesn't really owe her shit after that. I mean, he probably had to pay a bunch of money for a lawyer. Probably had to buy her out a bunch of different shit that he wanted to keep. I mean, fuck her. Yeah.
So you think it's
How you
okay to
feel
stay
about
with?
that, Angie, baby?
What'd you say?
How you feel about this man deciding to go and plow his ex-wife's best friend after they were just recently divorced?
Yeah, like the guy's gonna do what he wants. It was the best friend that is the issue in this case.
Absolutely. I mean, it's a reason they got divorced in the first place, Boxer Scholar. He was probably a
Oh
hound dog
hell
during
no,
the relationship.
Angie! Did you just blame the woman?
Yeah, why not? What's her fault?
Wait a minute.
Are
Wait
you
a minute.
trying to infantilize women? Are you saying that woman did not have agency to decide to take her best or her best friend's ex husband's cock? Is that what you're saying?
What?
Are you? I'm talking to Boxer Scholar. Are you trying to say women
Marky Dan, I
are
don't even, bro,
children?
right
They
there. You
can't. They
use
don't
so
got
many
age.
words. That was a really wordy statement. I didn't know what the hell you said. You were like, it
I
sounded like you were
said, are
scatting
you
to me.
trying to? I said, are you trying to infantilize women? Are you trying to make them into like children that they ain't got no agency to decide whether they could take their best friend's ex-husband's cock? Is that what you're trying to say, Boxer Scholar? You trying to put it all on the man?
Marky Dan, I basically heard, are you trying to objectify me? My body, if you don't stop with all that YN shit. So, no, this is what I was
I mean,
saying,
that's
you
not
know.
YN. That's just
No, no,
neoliberalism
no.
that I learned in
This
school.
is actuality right here, Mikey Dan. When people have sex, it's not an accident. A dude's not walking down the hall and then he passes a wet floor sign and ignores it, and then he slips on the wet floor sign, and then his clothes fly off, and then the PP go inside the vajayjay. You know, that's not how sex happens, right? So what I'm saying is, the best friend, and I'm gonna be honest with you, the best friend and the girl both, I mean, the girl and the dude both were wrong. Like, it's so much women and men out there that I don't know how they found themselves doing it with each other, but they were divorced at the same time. So I get the dilemma there, but they're both messed up to me. I can't blame
Of
one
course,
more
it's
than the
both.
other.
Well, I feel like you could blame the best friend more because, like you said, like they're divorced. So in his eyes, it's like it doesn't matter what I do or who I do it with. He basically doesn't feel like he has to respect that woman anymore anyway. But the best friend was still her friend at that point. So she
Exactly.
does have more of a obligation to,
Then the person
do
she
right
took
by her
vows,
friend.
she took vows in front of God with
No, no,
with
no,
the
no,
man,
no.
not
And
with
Them
he
her.
vows are
already is
done and
gone.
over with.
No, no,
Nope. That
hold up.
divorce is final,
Hold up,
buddy.
hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up now. She took vows in front of God and country I mean, legally. That's why they had to go get divorced. That's why there's a process. You know what I mean? You can say, oh, well, you know, they.
I mean, it's a
So,
process
let me
because you
ask you this.
gotta
Let me ask
split
you
up
this.
your.
Let me
It's
ask
a
you this.
process because you gotta split up your assets. If you don't
Does your
got,
obligations of
if you broke
loyalty,
as shit and you don't got no assets, it's a quick divorce.
well, hold on, Marky Dan. Does your does your responsibility of loyalty get absolved during divorce? I don't think so. I don't think.
Yes, absolutely. I can fuck
Okay,
whoever I
okay.
want.
Let me give you an
I
example.
can
Let me
fuck
give you an example.
whoever I want.
Okay,
I can fuck whoever
let me
I
give you
want,
an
and I do not have to answer to her.
okay. Well, let me give you an example, Marky Dan. Let me give you an example.
Uh-huh.
Let's say
Go ahead.
you a YN. Let's say you date an older chick and you get married with her. Let's say she's 45. She's 45. And you get married, you decide it ain't gonna work and you leave her. Can you date her daughter?
Absolutely.
Or you're a fucked up nigga, Marky Dan.
You
What do you think
can,
about
but
that?
it would be morally wrong because that means that you were involved in the daughter's life as a father
No, she's
figure or
older.
No, no,
a
no,
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 leader.
no, no. Me
she's
and the
older.
daughter are the same age. Me and the daughter
Yeah,
are the
she's
same
older.
Oh, yeah,
age.
no,
I mean, it would be
mm,
weird because I mean, depending on how long I might have been there, it might have been like a stepfather dynamic where we the
exactly.
same
That's not
age.
No,
That shit is
strange.
weird.
That's
That's
why I
weird.
gave you. That's why I gave you a 45-year-old. Kids is already grown. They basically your age type stuff. You ain't raised them or any of that.
I mean,
You-
but you could
Yeah, but
look at
that's
it from
still
the other,
strange.
but Angie, baby, you could look at it from another perspective. She might have been scouting me out from before me and her mom decided to split.
listen. I think I'm starting to think y'all flip on the opposite side of whatever I say. If I say something is right, y'all go, nah, it's
No, you
wrong.
just
I
be
mean,
wrong.
we
So
having a
so
conversation, Boxer
no, but
Scholar. I mean,
this is why I think y'all doing the antagonist thing. That's why I say that. That's why I say that, Marky Dan. Because when we brought up Derek Jack, and I was telling you, yeah, he did embarrass her. You was like, you don't understand, he embarrassed that girl in front of the world. Had that girl out there in the bonnet looking crazy, you know. And I was like, all right, I can see that perspective. But now that it's like, dating a former wife's daughter, or dating fucking a best friend of the ex-wife that you had. Now it's like, hey, you
but
can do whatever
nigga,
you
but
Talk
want to do.
about
hold
two
on, but
different things.
that nigga did not have loyalty to her before the divorce any goddamn way. So why would you expect him to have loyalty to her after?
Exactly.
Like you basing this off of like
I'm
a
basing this
standard
off
that
of
that that
no,
that
no,
doesn't
hold on.
exist for that person.
I'm basing this off of how y'all were so understanding for one situation, but in this one, hey, do whatever the fuck you want, no
I
holds
mean, but
bars.
but in this
Once you're
situation,
divorced, it dissolves any responsibility that you have to that person. Like friendships, let's be honest. What do y'all hold friendships in marriage? Marriages should be over friendships, right?
Yeah,
Okay. So if you I mean y'all been in love before, right? You don't just stop loving somebody just because you break up with them, correct?
no.
correct.
So if they're in a relationship and they're going through a divorce and they're still fucking, obviously based off of her account, then why would they be absolved of loyalty during the time where they're still fucking? Y'all can't pick like, hey, in the words of Polo, y'all can't piss on me and tell me it's raining. Like, no, that's no,
Okay,
you owe
so
loyalty.
you people don't have sex and have no loyalty to the person that they have sex with?
Hmm?
Because at that point, that's exactly what it is. Even if they get divorced, but they're still having sex, they're just having sex. They're not even together anymore. So he doesn't.
Yeah.
Neither one of them has loyalty to the other person. So it doesn't matter what they're doing. But she still has
Johnny
a
Cochran.
relationship with the other person, with her best friend.
Johnny Cochran done came. We must stay focused, brothers and sisters. We must
And
stay.
even in the
Johnny,
Derek Jackson case, he was married to his wife still, and he was cheating. It wasn't like, oh, he got divorced and then it came out that, oh, now he's messing with a bunch of women. He was still married.
see, and then Johnny Cochran go back all the way back to Derek Jackson. So
Oh my
let's stay
God.
with let's stay with the first point, Andy. You said what was the first thing you said? The first thing you said is they were still sleeping together. And the point that I made earlier is, when you first break up with somebody, right? You still care about them. If you love them at one point, you don't just stop loving. It's not a light switch that you can flip on and off, correct? And what I'm
Hmm.
telling you is, based on her account, if they're still sleeping together, they're going through the transition phase of not loving somebody or breaking up or whatever the case may be. Right?
So
That's why they're
her and the
still fucking
dude,
with
they
each other.
still. Oh, wait. Hold on. So her and her ex husband are still having sex with each other.
Yeah,
Is that
yeah,
what you're saying?
yeah.
Okay. That might. That's a greasy ass nigga. Then you go fuck a best friend. I mean, yeah, that's some greasy ass shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, I did not. But I mean, again, that's
Oh,
not.
there you go. Hey,
Uh,
listen, I'm gonna just start muting up with Marky Dale. He gonna argue with himself. Let me mute up. Go ahead, Marky Dale. Argue with
uh,
Marky.
man, boxer
But
scholar.
it still would be the same because either way, even if he was still sleeping with his ex-wife, that's still his ex-wife at that point. So he doesn't have any
But
loyalty to her.
But you go. I know. I mean, Angie, baby, that makes sense. But that's some
I'm just saying
greasy
it in
ass
a
shit to do.
realistic point of view. I understand
Don't skip, stop now.
this dude. I know the emotional part of it, but like
We need
in
more context,
reality,
Angie, baby. We need
yeah.
more context. Play the goddamn
You
video,
see, hey,
boxer scholar.
listen, and I just want y'all to pay attention to
I'm
something.
done.
'Cause I know racism when I see it, right?
Oh
They
my
need
God.
more context so that they can make an argument against the black man on the panel. But I just want to bring that up. But here we go.
What?
Let's
Nah,
get some more.
I just want more context in
They,
general.
they
Play the
want some
video,
more
nigga.
context so they can attack the black man because he's trying to promote righteousness for the youth. I know. See, I already know the white man plan, but here we
by
go.
by
Here we go.
fucking by fucking his ex wife's best friend. I mean, so if
No, but
he
I'm
Exactly.
against
maybe
that.
if
But
he
no, hold up. I'm
procreate with
against
her,
that.
if he
No,
procreate with her, is that just being fruitful and giving out the the seeds of life
no, that's
with
being
your ex wife's
shitty,
best
bro.
friend?
That's being a shitty human being. I just feel like this.
Yes, it is.
My point exactly.
Yeah. Oh, so now you agree with me. See, there you
But
go,
it,
Marky. I knew you
but
had it in you.
that's what it is though. Like, yes, he's being a shitty person, but at the same time, she can't sit there and be like, "Oh, you can't do that," because she's not his wife anymore. So he can
No, no,
do it. He
no.
must be a shitty
No.
person for doing
Well,
it.
hold on, Andy. There's a lot of stuff that we could do that nobody is being the arbiter of, but we shouldn't do it anyway, right? Like
Hmm.
for instance, if me and you do a business deal and Marky Dad offers you a business deal behind my back, I don't have to be there to say, no, you can't take that deal. But I mean, more if it jeopardizes you morally, you just shouldn't do it just because it's the wrong thing to do.
Listen. From the context of the me and the ex wife, we're not communicating with each other. We're not sleeping with each other anymore. I mean, there's nothing wrong with me sleeping with her best friend because it doesn't really damage my relationship to my ex-wife, if that makes sense. Like, if I sleep with her best friend, what is she gonna do to me? Like,
No, I get
it
it.
only falls back
Angie just said that. I get it. I get it, bro. I get it.
yes.
There's no consequences
It's
for real,
scummy.
for
It's
real.
scummy.
We
It's
get
scummy,
it.
Boxer
But
Scholar.
it's still shitty.
Yeah, it's scummy.
Yeah, it is.
All right, let's get more context so y'all can argue with the black man. Here we go.
Yeah, good.
So, this is after we separated. We were still married, however. So she's coming around constantly, though, around me all the time. We took 2 trips to Atlanta together. I'm crying about the nigga, like just on some humbug shit. I was emotional. I ain't about to try to act tough, nigga. I was hurt.
Yeah.
So I found out in January 2024 that it happened, I heard, but my confirmation was me asking her about it. And mind you, I asked her in like a cool, calm scenario. I'm actually on FaceTime and I'm trying to set it up in a way where we can be on some, because I'm on social media. I'm like, we can be on some girl power shit. Like, I'll write us both a song. Told you he's an artist. Like, I'll write us a song. We can make this shit just look good. Like, we funny.
Marky Dan. When I tell you women are smart, it's almost like a woman telling you, oh yeah, we can have a threesome with my best friend. And you be like, for real? Hell yeah, bring him over. So wait a minute, you like my best friend? Set up, bro. You know what I mean? I'm surprised as a woman she don't know. But then again, I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Just on some cool, I don't care. But she lied. And when we were on FaceTime, I knew that was my confirmation, not somebody telling me, because people tell me a lot of shit. I've heard a lot of shit about myself that ain't true. So they told me something.
So look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like that. My spiritual ancestry, Mama Oya told me, at confirmation. It's just like, man, listen, you don't have to be a rocket scientist.
Bullshit.
Yeah, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to know that if your friend is a hoe and you heard that she slept with your man, and then you ask her and you've been around her enough to know her lying face, you don't need confirmation. You already know, kind of. But she's very smart though. When I say she played the long game, she cold.
Bullshit, or they told me the truth, but I needed my confirmation from her. I knew my friend. I knew she was lying. So this is in January. We're hanging out, kicking it. There's just so much stuff happening in between, just being besties. Yeah. But I'm knowing in the back of my mind that this has happened. So now I know for a fact, because I asked you 2 to 3 times. The 2 times, but a 3rd time, you just had the opportunity to tell me because the situation happened. You still didn't tell me. Even her best friend at the time was like, just tell her. So come September, she hits me up, bitch, I miss you. Let's hang out. I'm like, cool. So now it's time for me to plot. Like, I can't sit on this forever. Right. I have to address you.
Especially if you know.
Yeah. And I've known for now 9 months.
Wow.
And didn't change nothing. I'm cool. I'm around you all the time.
Yeah.
So,
Marky, Dan, I'm not gonna lie. I don't got that in me. To be around somebody knowing that, playing it to get an actual confession when I already know.
Nah,
hands and feet.
Yeah.
Matter of fact,
women are. Yeah. It had to go down. Yeah, that shit would have had to go down. I find out you my boy, and then I find out you fucking my wife. I mean, it would have just had to go down. But women. It's like you say. I mean, she played the long game with that shit, and now she get to profit off of it by coming on a podcast, and we're talking about her now.
As she should.
Other people are talking about
she should. She might as well get something out of it. The friend got some dick out of it, but no, I'm just playing. But no, yeah, they literally made a movie about this. The best man was kind of like, he was kind of this story. He had slept with Mia. You know what I mean? And Lance still married. Now Lance was the first Will Smith.
The Best Man? Wait, hold on. Which movie is that?
Oh my God, why?
I know The Best Man, but just describe it more for me. Like,
okay, so it got Morris Chestnut. What's the other dude name?
Oh, okay. You see, that's all you need to say, nigga. Okay, I know what you're talking about. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah. So that movie was literally like that, where the best man had slept with his wife. This is just the best man in reverse. It's crazy work, but Lance was trying to throw
the point is he couldn't be mad because I mean he was the fucking star running back of the football team. He was drowning in pussy. Like, what could he say?
So
like,
that That was the whole. That's why that movie was so great because the style of the movie was kind of like a no Diddy like a Zane like book or chronicle or some shit like that where it was like a whole bunch of like lusty stuff happening, but then it had like a dilemma in it like where can you really be mad at a girl who stepped out on you when you've been stepping out the entire time, no matter who it is. You know what I mean? Like does the best friend equal 1,000 girls that you done slept with? You get what I'm saying? That was supposed to be the whole movie in a nutshell. So he had to end up like forgiving her because he did love the best man and he also loved her. That was supposed to be like the overall theme of it was Tay Diggs Spear. It was supposed to be the overall theme of the movie. But let's get through this because I got the video of the actual moment that she's talking about. And when I say Marky Dan, pure gold, oh my God, pure gold, bro.
I'm like, yeah, come down. We were talking about doing something. I'm like, let's do that. Let's also record an episode. And it's crazy that you brought up the dating single in 30 episode because she's one of the girls that's on that, the one with the curly hair that was sitting on. That's her. So I'm like, yeah, let's have a girl chat on the podcast. Like, let's just shoot. She's like, okay, what are you gonna talk about? It's like, girl, we'll play truth or drink, and I like make it real light fun. So I made sure she signed her little video release form beforehand because I didn't know how this was gonna go.
Yeah.
So
when I tell you conniving, video release form, what? Oh my God. Angie, I'm gonna ask you this question. It's gonna be kind of tough. Should a man ever trust a woman? Listening to this story. Because marriage is a contract.
And it's funny. I think Angie, we were over at Vacay, and Angie baby and Vacay, they were talking about, oh, if a man don't marry me after a year, I'm leaving him.
First
I'm
of all,
done. What?
I said 2 years, and it wasn't to get married. I said it was to get engaged. I don't want to
All
be
right,
somebody's
fine.
fiance for 10 years.
Yeah, that's
That's
embarrassing.
what I said. Exactly. So yeah, there should be a
I ain't
time
say it gotta
limit.
be 10 years, but I'm just saying it don't.
And that wasn't to get
Okay.
married. That was
It
just to
should
get
have a time
engaged.
Marky,
limit.
I want you to
It
think
should
about
have a
this for a
time limit.
second.
It should
Marky
have a
Dan.
time limit. It should.
Dudes be
But
seeing Instagram models online and they be like, well, I put a baby in her. I'm married shorty. They ain't never even met her. So you mean to tell me they can make that assessment with an Instagram model they don't know, but then they meet a girl and they dating her for 40 years and never give her a ring? That is
nah.
embarrassing.
But
Thank
you
you.
that's something entirely different. They just saying that based off of attraction. Like when you meet a girl that you really fuck with and she really fine like that, and you just be saying that in your head, and even when you get to the act, you even be saying it in your head, like I'll put a baby in this bitch. I will breed this fucking girl. Cause she's really just that fine. And it's
Mm-hmm.
got nothing to do with the bitch's brains or her
Marky
being
Dan.
responsible
Marky
or any
Dan.
of that shit,
Let me stop
Box
you
of
right there,
Scala.
Marky Dan. Let me stop you right there, Marky Dan. If you willing to skeet in a woman that you not willing to marry, that's part of the problem, brother.
I agree. I have one son out of wedlock, so I'm pretty much in that situation. But me and that person, we have a very good relationship. But marriage was never ever a possibility.
Damn, Marky. All right, but here we go. Let me get through this. She
Go
made them
ahead.
sign contracts. Let's just remember. Y'all got to remember every little detail she's talking about because when I play the video, I'm gonna play the podcast where she's getting her to confess, and I got it like time stamped and highlighted and stuff. So remember, she said she played it cool. She been knowing about 9 months. Asked her 3 times. The other time, the other friend, I guess, tell her like, "Girl, just tell her." I'm guessing that girl is the mediator that told her that she slept with her. That's what I got from that. But so she's playing a long game. So here we go.
Oh, I brought her on. We play truth or drink. My other homegirl's there. And I'm texting the girl and I'm like,
hold
hey,
on,
like, give
hold
me a
on, hold
question where
on,
it could like
hold on. Nah, that's just even more foul. So she got her drunk. She got her inebriated.
Yep. Shannon Sharp. Here, tell me some more. Skip. Drink this. Yeah. Bro, that alcohol make them talk, bro. That's my bro. I was just talking to one of my friends about Never Have I Ever. That's just a game to get gossip on your friends that they never would tell you. And you normally drink so that they'll be more open and tell you about all the stuff that they did. That stuff. That was the first we listen and we don't judge game. Like that was the first scam.
I just need something where the setup could be perfect. So
okay, I see the vision.
So she gives me I don't remember what the fuck the bitch asked me, but she said something and I'm like, well, that can't be true because you fucked my husband. I said it just like that. What? Like, oh, you didn't fuck him? No. And then I said,
I'm gonna be honest with you, Marky. She embellishing a little bit. She did not say it like that. It did not go down like and maybe in her head she said it like that, but it didn't happen like that. You know, or maybe she's just revisionist history because she don't want to look weak, you know, try to talk like a position of strength. She's human like anybody else, and anybody else confronting somebody would be just as nervous to find out the truth and to confront somebody because that's not natural. And she got to lick it up, made her sign the waiver, and you're going to see it in real time. But she definitely wasn't, the way she talking like she was like Denzel and Trey now. Oh, you mother. Okay, I'm putting cases on all you. Like, she definitely wasn't doing any of that.
It's like, there's a video.
What?
Smart you. I didn't have a video. But if I did, you would.
That was clever.
There was no video.
There was no video. That was clever. That was clever. I like that.
Yeah.
I like
then you
that.
asking, there's a video. Clearly, if you was innocent, you would have.
Yeah.
So.
Yo, shout out to the host. The host, that's what you do when you want them to tell more. And you ain't got that liquor to hide behind. You know, you've been like, tell me more. Tell me more about the situation. So shout out to the host.
So she ended up telling me, and mind you, because I never try to portray to be no tough bitch, no whatever. Like, that shit hurt me. Yeah. That was my friend. So now you admit it, and I'm just like, I'm still calling her a bitch, but it's like more like, why would you do that?
Yeah.
I gave you so many opportunities to tell me. This never would have came to public knowledge if you would have just told me. We could have kept kicking it because I don't care about you. That man, I see.
Cap. Remember I tell you people say stuff? You remember I tell you people say stuff just because it sound good? If her friend would have told her, like, yeah, girl, I ain't gonna lie, I slept with your man, they would have, we would have still been here.
She literally had this whole elaborate setup to expose this girl on camera,
but she don't care.
fucking
That's
drunk.
Hilarious.
Come on.
Bro, but she don't care.
She even said it. She been carrying it around in the corner of her brain that this girl has been fucking her ex-husband. So
9 months.
You've been wanting to get that. She was wanting to.
Yo, Marky, she carried it around like a baby, bro. It take a baby 9 months to get delivered, bro. She carried this burden around for 9 months, bro. But she don't really care. Yeah, you're right, Marky. Then she went through the elaborate scheme of like taking a mosquito, injecting it with HIV, making it fly inside of her house. Like, bro, when I say conspiracy theorist, that is insane. Yeah, she cared, and she's lying.
Absolutely.
When he fucked with after me, like. I don't care.
Right.
But you continue to be around me and you lied to me about it.
Yeah.
So,
and you know, people always pacify them being human. I don't understand it. Like Papoose, whenever Remy Ma cheated on him with the battle rapper, he was like, I punched him not because he slept with my wife. It's because he shook my hand and slept with my wife. Like, shut up, bro. You punched him because he slept with your wife.
Mm-hmm.
That's
I
okay.
don't know. They said Remy been fucking off on him for years before the nigga Easy.
It don't matter, bro. Don't matter. You know, Easy was the one they could put his hands on, and you know, and he got hands put on him. I'm just saying that it's okay, bro, to say like that was my wife. I was hurt. Of course, I'm gonna put hands on Easy instead of just like trying to be so. Remember we just talked about this, bro. People trying to be too player, bro. Like they don't want to even seem human like her. I really didn't care. If she'd have came, we could have still been kicking. We could have been friends. Like, shut up, you're lying. With him, it's like, well, you know, the only reason I punched him is because he shook my hand and then slept with my wife. It's like, bro, you would have punched him if the handshake was not there. Like, shut up, bro. People are humans. You don't, bro. We watch Snap all the time and see them relationships where somebody played in somebody's place and love was involved and they was unalived. You can't play with people. Not to say that it's fair, but we know like
Playing with people's feelings is all fun and games until you got a gun in your face, Boxer
Fact,
Scholar. I heard that
fact,
saying a very long time ago.
facts, bro.
Everybody meets me.
This was on the episode. This was on a podcast episode, and she signed the release, Doc. So
do nothing.
I didn't see that episode, but I'll be on the lookout for it.
Yeah. So that's how I handle situations like that. I'm real P about everything. Like I be chilling because I don't really be pressed about.
Funny that I just said everybody try to be too player about shit. And she like, I'm real P about stuff. I don't really be tripping about like, girl, stop it, stop it, stop it. Why you bringing it to the internet then?
It.
Yeah.
Because
Just tell
it's
me what's
good
going on,
publicity,
and I can be
Boxer
cool,
Scholar.
and we can move on, and nobody.
Huh?
It's good publicity.
Oh yeah, she's a rapper too, aspiring
Or
rapper. And she's still hurt.
good from the context of this world.
Yo, Marky, then let me tell you something. I done been around people who like to talk about, their ex or what. Like, for instance, like I didn't help people get through relationships, right? With giving advice or whatever the case may be. A family member, I had a cousin that was just relationship to relationship. But it got to a point where, she was going through the depressed phase and she had got well. And I said, I just want you to know, because you dating again, I'm not gonna be there for the depression part. I got my own life to give. I'm not going to dedicate my life to serving you in your relationships. What the hell do I look like? I wouldn't even put that burden on you. You definitely ain't going to put it on me. Just know that you're better now. Take the mistakes you learned from the past and apply them, because you can't keep making the same mistake and then making me responsible for it,
I mean, I went through that with my adopted sister, because my first son is actually I adopted him from her because she's just wild and she has a lot of problems from when she was born. But she has 4 sons. At least 3 of them are from different people, and I told her straight up, like, a 5th child, like, no, you need to go get that what they call that shit, the vasectomy
Abortion?
for the women. What they call it?
You get your tubes tied?
Yeah, the tube stop, but I don't know the exact name for it. But yeah, she
That's
no,
it.
that was
It's your
not
tube stop.
like, yeah, no, exactly. But that I told her was not like, there's no other option. Like, you have to get it done. Because you have to be responsible for, because why should I have to be responsible for this fuck all the time? And then it's like the dude should be bringing in there every other week, should be calling the police on them. And then should be calling me to pay a light bill. It's like, no. So I understand exactly what you're saying. Like, at a certain point, you gotta put your foot down with them fuckers.
Yep. So here we go. Let me finish this. I'm so interested to see your energy reaction when we get to the actual interview.
Yeah,
So what's your relationship like today?
I don't talk to her.
Understandable.
Yeah, but I didn't try to like.
She don't care, but she don't talk to her.
You
Wow. Yeah.
goofy.
Now watch her try to justify it in real time why she don't talk to her, even though she don't care.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Wow.
you wanted to be around me. You text me the next day talking about I'm sorry I wasn't a good friend to you. I'm gonna give you your space. Bitch, who said I was gonna be around you anyway? But yeah, so that happened. Real life, real time.
I like the way you handled it.
Yeah.
You didn't check the pimp.
Yeah, no.
I don't think you should ever check the pimp.
No.
But no, you handled it right.
That's what I mean by that player stuff, Marky Dan, that you don't check the pimp. It's just like, bro, where do they be getting this stupid ass shit, these dumbass rules to live by? Marky Dan, I gave a scenario one time on the panel, and me, I keep it real, Marky Dan. I don't know about nobody else. They say what they think should be a good bar in a certain situation, right? Me, I'm on the other hand, bro. I feel like I'm realistic, bro. So they basically were saying, in so many words, that if they in a situation, Marky Dan, and they come home and they spouse is sleeping with somebody else, that they would just leave. And I'm like, bro, you two player for me. Hands and feet, hands and feet. It's gonna sound like a kid song in there. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't playing no games. Like, bro, you sit in my house. This is why they have laws for like passions of the crime, like, because they understand that you just can't do certain stuff like that and expect for a human being to respond normally. So what you telling me is, even though they took in account with that when they were coming up with the law, that you're not human because you're just gonna be playing every situation. That's crazy. All right, but without further ado, let me get to the interview. So here we go, Marky Dan. I got it timestamped.
Okay.
Now, let me see. Let me take this off the screen. So I don't know if the other girl is a lesbian. I don't know if it's a safe assumption or anything, but here we go. So here's the moment where she confronts the girl, right? So obviously they're liquored up, and I'm gonna be honest with you, Marky Dan. I went through a lot of trouble to find this. Like, I looked at her name. I was doing some searching. You know what I mean? You know, I was working harder than people that be doxing people and shit, right? And I finally found it. You know, the podcast or whatever. And I looked at it and I paid attention because I had to watch it all the way through to find the timestamp, right? But when I was watching all the way through, I noticed immediately, Marky Dan, she's like a narcissist. Like, she's not invested in her friend at all. Like, their relationship, I guarantee, is 100% about her. You know, I just seen a video the other day, and it was the girl from Tonight Conversation, Keita, and she was like depressed, and her hair was all over her head, and she played the other person that came and was like, "Girl, what's wrong with you? Where you been at?" And she was like, "Yeah, I'm just feeling a little depressed." She was like, "Girl, I was finna come get you because you weren't answering your phone. I need to tell you about my life and my problems and me and I." And I was like, that's how people be in relationships, bro. You tell them you're depressed, that should kind of be like, okay, well, let's deal with your issues. You know, you done checked out of whatever. You know, not life, but checked out of your normal duties, and I ain't been able to get in touch with you. How could I help the situation and make it better? But instead, they show up with their problems because they miss you being their built-in therapist. That's sick. It's sick. But yeah, notice this stuff. Notice this. Notice the relationship and the dynamics and even like the discourse between them. There was times where she would be engaged into the games they was playing. And she would just be on the phone texting. And the whole time I was like, I wonder if she's texting her husband.
I mean, but at the same time, Box Scott, I mean, she fucking the woman husband, so it can't be like this other girl is like this poor victim of being with this energy vampire of a human being who's just sucking the joy out of her because she was sucking her husband's dick, like, respectfully. So
Wait a
this
minute.
girl herself got a
Hold on.
monkey on her
No.
back.
You got Marky, the girl that's cheating with her husband is the narcissist.
Oh, my bad,
Like, that's how she got to that mindset to do something like that. Because it wasn't something that was sporadic. You could
Yeah, that
see
makes a lot more
that
sense.
that type of behavior during the interview. And Marky, then to add insult to injury, the podcast is called Spicy Talk, where they talk about sexual experiences. When I tell you this girl had this shit mapped out, she was a genius. Like, Spicy Talk, where she could ask the question, got her to sign a waiver, and all the other good stuff. That was genius.
No barking. Hold on. I just gotta give this example and then we'll move on. But I won't be there. I'm so anyway, me and I had when we were together, I invited her because I be kicking in the show. I spend the night whenever I got my own. Do what you do. Stay cool. He do what he do. So he's there after I leave to go to work. So now you're here with my best friend, mind you, at the time. It's Michelle. She woke up, called me next day, whatever. It was like normal. Like, I don't expect anything from I don't expect anything from anybody. But
Two things, Marky.
She talking about the husband right there.
He's giving scenarios to try to give her an out. Like, well, I've been in a situation where a girl has slept with my dude, and I really wasn't tripping about it because it is what it is. I don't expect loyalty from him. So she's trying to preference it. She's
She
beating
has
around
no
the bush.
self-worth.
She's lying. She probably a fake scenario, Marky Dan. She's trying to get her to confess, and because she's so calculated in everything, I would imagine that probably was a fake story as well. But another thing to notice,
Which one is the Fred? Is that big or excuse
right
me? Is
here.
that light skinned one? Which was the? Oh, so that's the one. Oh,
I ain't gonna lie to you. I could listen. Call me. What'd you call me yesterday, Angie? Boxer Damas. This woman got back problems. She definitely
Oh,
got back
absolutely,
problems.
absolutely.
That look heavy. That look heavy. Just saying. That look heavy. You know. But yeah, she's trying to give her a way out of the or just come clean. You know, good cop, bad cop. Just tell me. But yeah, that's what she's basically saying.
If
Oh,
I'm
I got
choosing to
bunch.
be with you, I'm not gonna think you're gonna try.
That's can be a thought. Yeah, your actions were completely normal.
I should have been normal. I shouldn't feel like I need to, oh my God, answer your phone, like calling him on my way to work, like, hey, where you at?
What are you? Yeah, see, go inside. If I could do it,
Come on, be with you or be your friend.
like you both very relevant.
You caught that? Be with you or be a friend. She thought she leaving all kind of breadcrumbs. You know what I mean? That girl just ain't
Yep.
picking up on it. She just going along like, yeah, because why would you be their friend, right? You know what I'm saying? Pass that liquor. You know, like she ain't picking up on
God
that.
damn.
She ain't picking up on that. And you remember when I told you the way she told the story, she made it sound as if she really went in there just thugging. You know what I mean? It just was like, no, you did this, you did. She definitely didn't. You see how she beating around the bush? You can hear the uncomfortableness in her voice.
Boo, shit. Question or no? Here, next.
To ever warn people about me or baby. Yes.
Like, about time near me or most was.
Well, I'm thinking because she asked the question to get on baby. Yeah.
What you say?
See, wow. It's the black in. We were there. Nope. Do you ever have to think and sure. Can't so but that's it.
Yo, can y'all hear that or is it breaking up?
I can't. No, like it's breaking up on my end. I can't
Okay,
really hear it.
I was like, what is going on here?
What you say?
See, wow. It's the black in. We were there. Nope.
Angie, baby, are they speaking Spanish?
You ever
That's what it seemed like. Shut up, Marketing.
I mean, golly,
I'm not
real hard to
Dominican.
understand, Box Scholar.
Bro, you ain't allowed the original source. Like, hold on, let me get on the phone with her. Why are you doing this? Huh? Why you not speaking clearly? Spicy talk. Nah, bro, I ain't the original source. Hold on now, Marketing.
I don't know.
I didn't bring them.
Angie,
No,
baby, you like
There
the
we go.
reverse
There
of
we
your
go. There we
people,
go.
bro.
There we go.
You like the reverse.
Not
You
my
say I'm
people.
black, I'm not Dominican. That's like the reverse of what you supposed to say,
I'm
Angie,
black
baby.
and I'm not Dominican.
Oh wow.
you like you're somebody who felt the way about something that she did. Have you ever faked?
Here we go. So yeah, dang, I hate that we got to miss all the stuff in between, but I mean we here. So she started. It was like at 41 where she beat around the bush for a long time, all the way until 45 where she just like, look, have you ever been in a situation where you know some blah 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 blah, and she's like, nah. She's like, yeah, you have. You slept with. I'll let her tell you.
With me?
Was that? I didn't bring them.
No, I didn't say that. I said you
Fake what?
faked the truth.
What truth?
Now you feel like
What?
say you did.
Have you ever been in a situation where you fake something? She asked her something like that. You know, I got to be the translator, Market English speaking that Spanish. You know, she like, where you fake something. And she was like, nah. And she was
Nah,
like,
let Angie baby translate for us.
she was like, she ain't seen it before. She was like, yeah, but you was fake with me. And you see how like I said, how subtle and passive aggressive she is with it. Like she was talking as if she just went in there like, look, I know what you did. stop this already. Like, nah, that definitely didn't happen.
No. There's a video of me.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
And this is how I knew you were lying when I first asked you about that, like 6 months ago. I gave you several opportunities to tell me the truth. And the most
Oh my God, the drama.
That's crazy work, Marky Dan. And she just sit up there with that dumbass look on her face, just staring to the side. Like,
Oh,
huh?
hey, I'm not mad at her for acting player about that shit. That's a victory. That's a dub. Oh my
But
God.
you're right. You could tell that she is a narcissist because she was more concerned about the fact that somebody recorded her doing
Yeah,
it, not
tape?
that
Like,
she
huh?
found out.
That nigga recorded me? She was
Exactly.
more offended to find out he was just as scandalous as she was for
Hmm.
recording it. He recorded me? That disloyal fool made bitch ass put like that's crazy work, bro.
as I am now, not aggressive way.
Hold on, Boxer Scholar. It's
Hey,
choppy.
one
It's choppy. It's choppy. Rewind, Boxer Scholar. Rewind.
I gave you several opportunities to tell me the truth. And the most, as I am now, not aggressive way.
It gotta be the video.
Yeah, you just got translated from.
Hey, it's crazy. It's the practice. I didn't care about that. I thought our friendship would have been deeper till I could tell me the truth. And you remember when I FaceTimed you all England from work? Remember that? The time when I brought it up to you, I was like, I heard in this video you remember that?
She don't give one fuck.
That was it, confirmed. Because I know you so fucking well. I knew
What
you
happened
were
to her saying, what happened
Oh
to her
yeah, I
saying,
don't
like, oh, I
care.
didn't care? She's over here crying 6 months later.
She turned into Tyra Banks. We were rooting for you. We were all
Exactly.
rooting for you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she definitely cares. She over there crying. I gave you every opportunity.
Made it
She
sound like she
bringing us
came in as a
dates.
pimp.
Is the
Now I
friend
don't
over
really
there
care.
crying too?
Oh, wow. It'll get worse. It get worse. Yeah, that friend gets up, start boo-hooing, going to the bathroom. I think the friend knew. I ain't gonna lie to you. She might be the one that told her. Maybe.
Wow, drama.
And not even about that. For you to have been a friend to me and we lied. That's the problem that you lied about it. I don't care that you did it.
You see how she always got some, it ain't that you did it, is that you lied about it. I wouldn't even care. Like, it's always something. Like, and if she would have did both of those things, it would have been, but you was breathing air when you did those things. And I just can't forget that. Because what kind of person breathes oxygen while they doing me wrong?
To me.
Those are the facts.
God damn, I'm finna hit the.
I know 9 months. And
You gotta screen record this shit, Boxer Scholar, and bring it
Bro,
to us.
no,
Bring it
I
to
did this before and it wasn't messing. That's why I'm finna do that. That's why I'm finna do the what you call it. Hold on, give me a second. Give me a sec, bro. Cause I want bro, I want y'all to hear. I want y'all to pay attention to see if y'all notice some of the things that I noticed or if I'm tripping. Hold on, let me see.
And not even about that.
Hold on, what I tell you that.
For you to have been a friend to me and we lied. That's the problem that you lied about it. I don't care that you did it.
That doesn't matter to me. It's been 9 months, and I gave you several chances to tell me the truth. You can't say you were nervous about something happening. You can't say that. We were on FaceTime and I called you when I asked you, when I gave you a chance to talk to me as me, and we could goddamn fix this shit right now. Wonder if I didn't even call. Think about it. Tell me the truth. I'm your friend. I didn't come to aggressive. Did I come too aggressive? Like
The napkin lady. The napkin lady. She really was.
Friend, you can
Yo,
come to me, bitch. I'm
you know what's
fucking
really
your
crazy?
husband. You're like, get this through your head.
What's crazy about this, Marky Dan, is she like, we could have fixed it. Fix it how? I thought you didn't care. And then you notice that everybody in the room is crying except for the best friend that did it. When I tell you,
She probably about to go back and fuck the husband as soon as she leaves.
when I tell you, she was texting her husband during the interview and she trying to muster up some tears. She started thinking about Bambi, when Ricky died at Boys in the Hood. She going through all the Rolodex of memories trying to squeeze out a tear, bro. She can't find one tear and one fuck to give about her best friend husband.
Hey, Angie, baby, you from out there in New York? They ever get dirty like that? You ever heard any ghetto stories about niggas one of your homegirls getting back with one of your other homegirls niggas?
Oh yeah, I've had friends where it was like, um, it was disgusting. It was like I'm sitting with my friend and she's telling me how she just came from our other friend's boyfriend's house because she just had sex with him, and then the other friend comes and sits with us, and we just sitting in a group talking like this girl didn't just tell me she f the girl's boyfriend. I was like, yo, y'all are really terrible. Like you could just sit up in this girl's face like it's nothing. So yeah, I guess women. I don't know.
Yeah, Angie, baby, women. It's a damn shame how y'all do.
Yep.
I love you to death, Angie, baby. You good. Continue onward. Play the damn video, nigga.
Hold on, give me 1 second. Hold up, bro. Hold up now.
Oh, I thought you couldn't hear me. My bad.
Marky is aggressive.
let's put this shit all out on the table. Did I come too aggressive when I asked you? Did I come too aggressive when I asked you about it? Did I come too aggressive? You were 100% to listen to me, and I'm like, bro, we could put this shit on the table, and we could be a fucking.
Why she ain't put
dead
shit on the
serious.
table with her husband
not
before they
even-
got divorced?
You have to. Sometimes you have to be okay with who you are. You have to address that shit. You can go ahead if you want to leave. Go ahead. Easy. All right. That shit lame as hell. Spring. We became friends. I'm being nothing but a friend to you. And I don't give a fuck about that man. The reason I'm hurt is because you lied to me. You lied because I asked you in a cool way. The song that I was waiting for it. I'm like, no, we better calm down. Still, whatever. We just was very hard. I fucking that's what you need to say that to me. Say that, like, say I genuinely love you. You did my gay makeup. You did my wedding makeup. You was my bridesmaid, bitch.
What is coming to somebody in a cool way? Did she have her cap turned backwards? She like, yo, did you sleep with my husband? Did she rap it, bro?
Say, hey girl, you F my husband or no?
What was it big for you? Like it was big? Like, come on, man. What was the cool way? That's crazy work, man. That's crazy work. But
So
yeah,
if she had told her the truth, would they have started bonding over fucking the same man? Is that what would have happened if she had told her the truth?
Mm.
I don't really get like what she means. I'm mad because you didn't tell. Like, what does that mean?
All my music videos, like these are real. See, actually, you gotta feel that. I faked it for 7 months now, trying to be your friend because I love you. And I was praying that you came to me and was a real bitch about it. I swear to God, even at the single day mile thing, remember when I got an attitude because you kept asking about the song? And I'm like, I already know this information. I already know. I don't give a fuck about that. I want you to be my friend. I want you to talk to me and be real. Like, I don't care, but I want you to tell me why the fuck you felt the need to lie to me.
You would think that's her wife or something.
No, you got to look at it for what it is, Marky. This is misplaced aggression and hurt. She really hurt about it, and she just still trying to, like she said, be p about it, play about it. So she really mad at the husband. She really mad at the friend, and this is all this is. You know what I mean? She's trying to be honest with you, she's in denial about her friend. She's trying to force guilt in her friend who has no guilt. And that's why you just gotta cut people off. Like, that's the reality of the
I was
situation.
just about to say that.
Them tears is really because she's friends with somebody who don't mean her no good. You know, clearly the friend does not mean her any good, and she don't want to accept the fact. So, you know, she up there crying and going on and on. And
I mean,
I
but
thought she wasn't supposed to be playing this game.
a good cry is good for you. It's good for you to get it out of your system.
depends.
You know what I'm saying? Just
So hold on,
expunge
Mikey.
it.
Then hold on. When you crying around the abuser and the abuser just sitting there like, yeah, you know, get off me, you're messing up my shirt. You know, like that's when it's not a good cry, you know. So I do agree with you, you know, people that fight back tears definitely beat puppies, you know, but in this situation, crying to your abuser, crying for your friend who doesn't care about anything,
No, but I mean,
obviously.
she's getting it out in general boxes. Like, she's expressing fully her hurt and everything that
I don't
she's
believe
probably
that,
been thinking about
Marky
these
Dan.
past couple of months.
Marky Dan, I think she already has cried privately. She gives me the vibes of a person that goes inside the shower and cries because they don't want to cry publicly because they want the appearance of a person that ain't human, robotic, and play all the time. But she's already,
I don't know. I don't know. But
she's definitely
I
had
don't
a
know.
good
If I
cry
cry
already.
about something once, I don't ever cry about it again. Like, it's expunged from my system.
Well, I mean, you definitely is not. You ain't in this situation because you would never go through the great lengths of doing all this anyway. So they definitely two different, you know,
Yeah, and that's
brains.
what I think hurt her more. That probably hurt her more because she's been holding on to this for what she said 7 months at that point. So she's
9.
just been it's 9 months, almost a year of you just playing
So it's a
games and
baby
playing
she's been
this little
holding on to,
stage.
basically.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, she's a mess now. It's been a whole year of her pretending to be this girl's friend and smiling in her face and trying to act like everything's okay. Meanwhile, you know she messed with your husband, so just cut her off. But instead, she's playing this game, and now she's extra hurt.
Yep. And the sad part about it is I seen
Hey,
this before.
somebody banned Thomas? Which Thomas got banned?
That was me. Thomas was talking about the N word and it sounded white, so I just put him in timeout. I thought I put him in
Okay, as
timeout.
long as that's not Tommy or Tommy from the Bronx.
I don't think it is. If it is, you know what I mean. Let me go see. I thought I put him in timeout. I'll correct it. Put him in timeout. You know, I try to give him a chance over here to do the right
I
thing.
don't know.
Like,
I just want to know if that's Thomas Duluth. If that's not Thomas Duluth, you can keep the nigga in timeout. I don't care about him. But that's my Puerto Rican brother.
okay, but what was we at? Oh yeah.
We were
She been
talking
holding on
about
to it
this
for a long
bitch
time.
letting it all out
You
after
know what? You
9
know what?
months.
I honestly I think it's a waste of time only because it's like this. I've seen this before. A dude will be with a girl, right? And the girl will be cheating on the dude. And the dude will pull up with a camera and try to catch her inside the car or whatever the case may be. And when he does that, she's just sitting there like, okay, it is what it is.
Acting like she
And he's
don't
like,
care.
yeah, like she don't care. And he's trying to shame her. He's like, you don't care about being a whore? No. Well, what the camera, like all that stuff, she's just like, can you close the door so we can finish? That's her energy. I've seen this before several times, even on Cheaters. Whenever Jerry Greco pull up and they catch him on the date, one dude was like, I'm gonna just finish my date. I don't know what y'all brought all these damn cameras for. Like, trying to invoke an emotion out of somebody never works. Number one, because people like to be free to do whatever they want to do, and then some people just don't give a damn. They don't give a they don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but I think for you not to give a fuck, there has to be like some type of you have to be a sociopath or a narcissist. Like
Yeah.
like some part of your brain doesn't have the ability to feel empathy for another person, especially your friend or especially somebody that you had a relationship for a long time. Because most human beings will be embarrassed as shit and try to run if a camera crew run down on them and they getting dressed down in public by two women that are about to whoop your ass. So I mean, that's most people.
Yeah. Hold on, let me show.
But go ahead, Box Scholar.
Yo, let me show Angie this video. Angie, this sound familiar?
And if I'm wrong for that, I don't give a fuck. Straight up. And if I'm wrong for that, I don't give a fuck. Straight up.
But
it's like the funniest.
But yeah, you can't invoke shame out of people. It doesn't work. Like I said, like Ed Market Dan said, especially if they're a narcissist, you just wasting your time. And that's what I think she's doing with the tears. I think the tears are pain, but it's also like, you don't feel bad about this, because she keeps going into more of the details. I gave you several opportunities. I came at you in a cool way. I asked you about this. I did. Like, girl, she knows the story. She was there when you asked. You don't have to go over the genesis. She does not care.
I feel like there's a lot of females like that though, because like even like when it comes to a guy, if a guy does you wrong, there's a lot of women who is like, but tell me why, explain to me what you were thinking at this point. It's like that guy don't give a damn, but it's like there are women who it's like they want you to just express this feeling that you don't really have, and it's like, listen, just let
That's
it
a
go,
fact.
just take it
That's
for
a
what
fact.
it's worth. Like you see what she's doing, you know for a fact she was messing with your husband. That right there just shows you what it is. So why do you need her to cry to you and be like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry"? She's not sorry because she's doing it and she keeps lying. So leave it alone.
Yeah.
But that's what's gonna happen. That's what happens.
Honestly, I didn't know her. Honestly, I tell you know our friendship. You mean a lot to me. I wouldn't know.
Yo, what did she say?
I didn't know how to tell you. Honestly, I didn't know how to tell. What? Like,
Hey,
this is so weird,
yo,
bro.
yo, Marky Dan, first A class one top tier narcissist right here, bro. She about to make it about her, and you know how you should really feel sorry for her in the situation. She's the real victim.
Shit. People ask after me, I said you. And you explain that. I did like, I thought, do you know that when I called you that day and your reaction, because I know you so much, like I love you, I knew that day I didn't need anybody else to tell me nothing. I knew that day before I had proof, before anybody said anything to me. I already knew. And think about February, January, or February, March, April, May, June. It's winter, September. And I still liked you. I still never was faking with you. I never thought that because I do like you. I know you could be a good friend, but the fact that you did that shit to me outside of that, because I don't give a fuck about that. It's the fact that you continue to lie to me. You continue to lie to me.
Is she laughing?
Ran
Oh,
off.
that's Angie baby laughing.
That's me. I'm
I was
sorry.
about to say, damn, that's an evil bitch. Wow.
Nah, everybody crying, bro. But that girl, she trying to muster up some. I'm telling you, bro. I already know what she thinking, bro. She's like, come on, goddamn, Bambi. Me flunking my 7th grade test and tripping in front of my high school trip. Like, bro, she going through all the memories in the Rolodex, trying to find, something sad, bro. She can't find it. The other friend just couldn't take it no more, bro. She bawling. Like she more sad and she ain't even do nothing. And you can look at her face and see she don't care, right? Mark it down. When y'all look at his face, this is the face of somebody that said this.
And if I'm wrong for that, I don't give a fuck. Straight up.
Nah, she thinks she better than her. She thinks she finer than her. She got her husband. I mean, she really don't give a fuck.
That's true.
Spring. Sorry.
I wouldn't be surprised if she had a baby by her husband.
This girl.
Nah, I don't think she'll go that far. She strikes me as a person that's selfish and don't want kids.
Nah. A narcissist getting humiliated like this? Oh no, you're gonna get some get back. They gonna get some get back.
Maybe not, because she's still trying to be her friend. I don't know. Because I don't know how she's gonna feel about her being on the radio saying I set this up, you know what I mean, and all this stuff. You know why narcissists are so easy to play? Because they don't think that nobody would ever do them the way that they do everybody else.
Yep.
Listen, story time, right? Story time. So I have a cousin, right? And this cousin has been sprung over this dude for a long time. What's up, Crush? For a long time, right? And the dude basically is he's a sick guy, because you know he does like freshman like orientation and stuff, and he ends up having babies with a lot of the freshmen at the school, and he's like older guy. But anyway, besides that, right? He would always cheat on my cousin, do all this other stuff. So one day my cousin had sex with somebody else and filmed it and sent the video to him. When I tell you he blew up that damn phone, like 100 missed calls type stuff. But the game was only fun when he was doing it to her. You know, the moment that it was flipped on him, it was like, you know, like, oh man, what's going on here? Like, how could you ever do this to me? But yeah, it just showed me that situation and other situations showed me narcissists don't ever think the game is supposed to be did to them like that. That it's supposed to only be done to everybody else by them. They're the ones that's anointed in life, you know.
Yeah. No, absolutely. They're sick.
I can't even explain the feeling I'm feeling right now. I'm the thing. This been heavy on you.
Yo,
I see you better acting on Tubi, bro.
Open her mouth, I just can't believe the shit that come out her mouth.
Yo, Marky, I done see you better acting on Tubi, bro. I just can't explain the emotion. How about some tears?
I can't even describe how I feel right now. Bitch,
yeah, I can't even.
It's not about you. You hurt, like you offended her. Did nobody do nothing to you? We're not worried about your feelings, bitch. You're not contrite.
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy work, bro. Words can't even express how I feel right now.
And I'm so what you saying? I didn't know how. You didn't try. Because I didn't try to tell me anything. No, you did nothing. You know, the day that I got mad at the fight because you kept asking me where the thing. I already knew that I knew. And I'm like, bro, I'm on this girl. I'm praying. She just come out and tell me that's all you have to do because all that's nothing. That's a peon. But I give a fuck about you. And you just don't keep lying to me and you would have kept.
Did you just call her husband a peon?
You're dealing with me. That's what I'm saying here about you. No, you don't care about me. We've never done that before with each other. I told you everything. Even still, I've kept you up with everything, right?
No.
You know, I tell you.
That's Stacy.
I know it's crazy. I could own it. I could own it. Thank you. I'm not own it. For God, I said, oh, it's up, Kaiserton. Sorry. Wait.
This is too emotional for me.
Hold up, Angie. You know you watch the OWN network in your spare
Damn.
time.
Exposure.
Er,
I'm gonna be honest with you. You know the other girl is showing what a real friend's supposed to be. She's supposed to
mhm.
be up hugging her and consoling her instead of saying, "Well, you don't understand how I feel about the situation and how I was troubled on telling you this about the mistake that I made. Me. It's just so crazy. It's like, bro, that is insane to me. That the person that offended you, not only do they not care about it, and you can't shame them into caring about it, but they want you to understand how hurtful it is to them to be hiding something like this from you and can't find the right words to express it to you. What?
Yeah.
Crazy work. True world we live in.
That's that's what hurt me the most. I'm so I didn't know how to tell somebody else. Oh shoot! I really say spaces to talk to even now. I never saw no. It's like Chanel is brought up. Is this what you thought it was gonna be? That was really way of a woman of a person. I've never been in a position because I've been in that. Have you ever been in that position? Well, I've done some fucked up shit to my friend, my best friend, yes. It was things that was bad enough that you absolutely. Me and Michelle, we shouldn't be friends right now. I didn't do that. But I've done some fucked up shit to where I know I would have chosen to not be your friend. Like, bro, I'm fucking 33 years old. Like, I'm not about to be around bitches that is faking it. Y'all fuck with me, don't fuck with me. And y'all trust me, you don't trust me, and that's how I feel. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. Why would you not tell me, Scream? I didn't want to lose you. So imagine. It was not want to. Can you imagine me coming?
Joel's
Marky Dan,
work.
you over there laughing. You over there laughing. That girl is pouring her heart
She
out. I
need
believe
to
her.
just stay quiet or she need to leave, bro. Like every time she opened her mouth, it just reveals how like deeply flawed her character is, bro.
I didn't know what to do. Like you know how you start crying before you get a whooping, so your parents will feel bad for you, so you start squeezing out tears and getting that tone. That's the tone that she got. I didn't,
Yeah, that was me. That
I didn't
was
know what
me.
to do. Like, yeah, she just it's just crazy though. But I ain't gonna lie, Marky Dan. The more she started opening her mouth, I started to believe her, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. The more she started talking, I'm like, you know what? This is. I ain't gonna lie. The other friend, I didn't catch this the first time around, but now listening to it, the other friend ain't shit. I'm gonna just be honest with you. You know, she trying to like make a case for the other girl and like, have you ever did anything bad? Like, you
Yeah,
think this is the time for that?
that was not the time at all.
I mean,
Like,
this is the podcast for those discussions.
I mean, but she not the host. Why she become a host all of a sudden? She was quiet earlier. You know what I
All
mean? Until
right.
the truth came out. Now she want to be mediating. Like, wait, hold up. Let who is without the first sin take the first shot. Like, girl, if you don't shut your ass, this is not the time for that. Like, you got to stop. You know, read the room, just hug and be the tissue lady like you was at the beginning. Run to the bathroom, get some more tissue. Like, but nah, this is not the time to ask, are you perfect? There's only one perfect being, that's Jesus Christ. Like, nobody want to hear this shit right now. She just confessed to something she was carrying for 9 months.
Up to you and telling you something. No, I can imagine me coming up to you 3 times, asking about the situation, giving you a safe space. So to me, that shows that you don't fuck with me like that because you don't know me. Freak, I've never been mean and aggressive. Like you would have never been in fear of me
Ah,
for no reason. Like
she
I've never did no
fuck with your
crazy shit to
husband.
you.
Literally.
Mark it
She
down.
don't fuck with you. She fuck with your husband. Literally.
I'm starting to see what you said earlier, Mark it down. This is like, like when dudes be on that bromance stuff. This is kind of like some female romance stuff where she's hurt. Like we could have been player. We could have moved on. We could have talked, had stories together. We shared them together. And you ruined all that. by lying to me. I gave you every opportunity. Like she was like, if you don't mess with me, you don't mess with me. When I heard her talking about her friendships in another interview, I don't want to react to it. But when I heard her talking about that, I was just like, yeah, she's too invested into females to be a straight person, in my personal opinion.
Yeah, because it's like she keeps making it sound like, oh, I didn't care about him. I didn't care about my husband, but
It's
you,
you. Yes,
you.
you're the one. You're the one with the good, not him. Like, yeah, I agree.
You might be too like never feel that and y'all like, I love y'all. And I start looking at y'all naked and you're fucking me the fact that you lying. You like kills me the most. I don't give a fuck about that nigga. But the fact that you did that and what it's killing me. And the way that I had to hide it in my face because I'm embarrassed and I'm still keeping it. That's what is bothering me.
That Rick said around
Crush the Legend said he give her acting 2 thumbs down. He ain't fucking with it. Go ahead.
Crush, what you give her boobies? Cause they look heavy.
Man,
Some things are huge.
They definitely
them
are.
shits are cowbells.
She
Golly.
definitely got back problems. Like when she get up from that couch, she gonna see one of them. You know them weightlifting belts that you gotta wear when you lift the heavy weights across. You gonna see one of them. She gonna have to be out to be serious. She gonna have to get probably reduction, like Queen Latifah
Can you?
did.
Yeah, I was about to say, can you get a breast reduction? Like, what do they
Yeah.
do? They just take meat up out of there?
Don't get me the line.
Oh my
I don't get no forensic science or nothing, brother. But no, you know what's funny is Drake in a song said, "I'll pay to get it big, but I don't pay for no reduction." That's hilarious.
I don't even know what to say about shit like that, my nigga.
Yo, Mikey Dan, you paying for her reduction?
No, like you. That's just some crazy shit. Like, I'm happy with the length of my piece. Like, the women I be with are happy about the length of my piece. Like, that tells me you went through some struggles, my nigga, that you had to go take your money and invest in length in an
Well,
extension.
Marky Dan, we talking when he say that, bro. Marky Dan, when I swerve in that corner, whoa, bro.
Oh,
When
He was
Drake
talking about the
starts,
breast.
he talking about women, bro.
I thought you was talking about No, they actually got that shit in Miami. Ocho Cinco was talking about it.
No, he was clowning, bro. But we talking about, we talking about,
Nah, that man
you know what
wasn't clowning.
Marky Dan, you ever seen Don't Be a Menace?
Hell yeah, of course.
You remember when he was like, Trey, let me ask you something. You a virgin? He was like, man, this dude rubbed up against me one time, but I ain't like it. I'm talking about girls, man. That's what we just Marky Dan, that's what you just hit us with, bro. We talking about reduction of a girl. Drake basically saying that he'll pay for a BBL, but he ain't paying to get a
I mean,
reduction.
I don't know because Drake is a BBL Drizzy. You know he got a lot of work done on himself, so that's why I assume Boxer Scholar.
Yo, Marky Dan is hilarious.
It's
Bro,
a
hey,
fact that nigga got
Marky
a
Dan.
whole
Put
like
this
his
live private,
abs.
bro. We was doing good all the way up into the part where Marky Dan, we was skating, bro. You know, we would have got away with it if it weren't for the pesky kids, bro.
BBL Drizzy.
We was almost there, Marky Dan.
BBL
That is
Drizzy.
Marky Dan. That's crazy.
That's
Oh my God,
the
that's
man
crazy,
got
Marky Dan.
plastic surgery abs. He got a plastic surgery 6-pack. That's a fact.
Oh my God, Marky Dan. Hold on, Marky Dan. Let me see if I can find this video real quick. That's what this just reminded me of, Marky Dan. Oh my God, that's so hilarious, bro.
BBL
Ah, Marky
Drizzy.
Dan is hilarious, man. Damn, Marky Dan, we got to private the whole live now, brother. Thanks a lot.
What I do? What I
Damn,
do?
damn, Marky Dan.
I can't say BBL Drizzy.
Nah, brother. No, brother. No. Hold on,
That's
Marky Dan. Let me
funny.
see.
Man,
I
just
got a
cut
big.
that shit out. Just cut that part out, nigga.
No, Marky Dan, we
You know
can't
how
do
to
that,
do
bro.
that crap.
Like, I'm not that handy, Marky Dan. I'm not that handy, brother. Hold on,
Well,
hold on.
listen.
Hold on,
I
Marky.
apologize.
No, Marky Dan, too late for that shit, man. Too late for that, Marky. The kids, the youth. What about the youth, Marky Dan? Huh? What you think about them? What you think about them
I
when you was up
mean,
there talking about leaked? Huh? Nah, Marky Day.
I
Nah,
mean,
hold on, hold
shoot,
on,
they're gonna
hold
find
on,
out
Marky Day. Watch
eventually. I
this video.
mean, it's a
Hold on,
new
Marky Day. Watch
world.
this.
It's a new age.
Hold on, Marky. This family show, man. You can't be out there talking about inches and link, but now hold on, watch this. This is what you just reminded me of, Marky Day. Hold on. I'm uploading the video right now. This video, Marky Day, when I tell you I done watched this video probably 10,000 times at least. This is back when TD Jakes was swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed? Watch this shit right. Golly, why the videos take so long on StreamYard to upload? This shit buffering.
Cause I speak facts, and the facts are against you, nigga.
Well,
And then you got the
guys,
nerve to be off of mute
it's
eating.
6:30 in the morning here. I'm head to bed.
Hey, I appreciate you, Sister
Uh,
Angie, pulling up. As
This
always,
is
I
you.
got to get you on the panel at the same time as my cousin. You know what I mean? I want you to meet her. So appreciate you pulling up, sister. You
all
got
right.
any final words about friendships, about anything we talked about today, narcissism, any of that stuff?
People ain't shit, and that's it.
For the hoes and tricks. Okay,
Pretty
sister.
much.
Hey,
Okay.
Angie, baby, listen. You get yourself a good
Oh no.
sleep tonight, baby. When you wake up, I know you
Whoa,
already
baby.
went out and got yourself some green bananas. You know what I'm saying? I know you're gonna boil them shits.
Yo,
Go ahead, make
this
yourself some seasoned rice, put some pork chops with it, and you're gonna be all right, okay, baby? Take care of yourself, mommy.
okay, Mikey. This has been fun. Thank you.
All
All
right.
right.
Thank you, Angie.
That's
Yo,
La
Marky,
Dominicana, Miss Angie, baby. Salute
yo,
to her.
Marky, this is what you reminded me of, bro.
All right, gang. Let's see who this power bottom really is.
Holy fuck! You're a dude!
He's been throwing these luxurious orgies with a hip-hop mogul and tricking everyone.
And if it was not for you cock-blocking bitch ass cracker children, I would have been swallowed up.
Oh my god! I almost got some head from this guy.
What?
I thought it was a woman. He's wearing a dress. And he kept asking about swallowing.
Have you ever been swallowed?
Stop looking at me like that. It was only the tip.
All right, gang. Let's see who this power...
Man, that ain't in no way, shape, form, or fashion what I just
Yeah,
did, nigga.
Marky, that's the same
Okay?
thing, bro.
Ain't no way, nigga. You brought up
Yo,
a male who has had
it was just
goddamn surgery done before. He talking about reductions and extensions, nigga. I'm just making applying. I'm applying the facts as they are given to me.
Yo, that's crazy. It was just a tip. That's great. That take me out every time, Marky Dick. But now I'm gonna go ahead and table this, Marky Dick. I got an interview to do tomorrow, man. Hopefully you can be there, man. Hopefully you'll make it, man. I'm gonna text you. I'm gonna text you the link. I'm gonna set it up as soon as I get up out of here. But let me go ahead. I got daddy duties to do anyway. But you got any final words, bro?
All right, the Boxing Scholar, my brother. If anybody is over at the Boxing Scholars right now, please head to Democracy 101. I can't really post a link in the chat because that YouTube version of streaming is just weird. But pull up to my channel, just type in Democracy 101. Give me a sub, give me a like on this stream, and yeah, salutes.
All right.
Easy.
All right. Hey, man, shout out to the homie Marky there pulling up and clowning with me. Shout out to Angie and Most Hated, everybody in the chat, Cassie, people from the Black Tea sector, and the people that missed it. You know what I mean? Hanging out with the family, enjoying your weekend, whatever the case may be. Make sure you hit the playback. We kept it under 5 or 7 hours just so you can hit the playback, and hopefully you enjoy. You know what I mean? And we'll be back tomorrow. I got I got an interview with Umar Johnson's ex. Listen, let me tell you about StreamYard before I get up out of here. StreamYard is so crazy, man, because I scheduled the live that I just did before this one, right? And I went back in and I hit go live. It happened to be the live that I had set up for the Umar Johnson interview. So now I got to go reset that interview up, put her Cash App in there and stuff that I promised to do for her, etc. But she should be on tomorrow, Central Time 6. So what I'm gonna do is when I get off here, I'm gonna reset that interview up. I'm gonna give a notification. So make sure your notification bell is turned on. If it's not, and then I'm gonna post it on my community tab so you can hit the notification on that specific interview so that you can be reminded, in case you're on different time zones or whatever the case may be. But I'm gonna interview her and everything's gonna be live. And make sure that when I post it, you go and comment what questions you would like me to ask her yourself. You know what I mean? Nothing too crazy, because you got to remember, she's my elder. And I ain't for disrespecting people, no matter what sex, whatever it is. You know what I mean? So just whatever questions you might have for her, but it's Umar's ex, and we're going to do an interview with her tomorrow. So I'll see you guys. I guess peace till then. But anyways, the Box Scholar, I'm at these beats. Ray J, take us home, serenade him.
Superstar, wish to have a fancy car, wish to have $1 million bucks. Well, I wish I don't be in love. So tell me, pretty baby, I make one wish and I wish it all on you. Make it love to the break of dawn, me and you to the baby's born, till my baby's born.